Sports Encyclopedia. BetUS Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut. Yeah. Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No fucking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source. Straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lacking. Light them up, better stay in your lane.
There's only 3 Lakers that I would not look the other way if I saw them motherfuckers coming. That's Kareem, that's Worthy, and that's Coop. The rest of them damn Lakers, fuck them.
That's bullshit that Robert Parrish said.
Coop, you know I got your back like a backpack, boy. Fuck Robert Parrish. You know he ain't shit. It's all good. You know, fuck the Celtics, all of them.
We see you like shit, you fucking slap dicks. Issues get pressed so past it, don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers!
What up? Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Yeah, we're in the building. It is Truth Telling Thursday. Tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, that Smitty did last week. Make sure you pound that like button, man. If you're not one, let's dive right into it because we got LSU national champ legend right out the door, right out the gate, right out the front door. And if you haven't hit the like, don't let the front door hit you on the ass on the way out. A.J. Brown, once again, shared his disgruntled opinions on the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, and the offense. Only this time, he did it playing online video game. This is what ruins dynasties or kills them before they ever begin, if this is what you want to call this. 2 Super Bowls, 1 ring in the last 3 years, and you are acting like a female. You can't please a woman. Remember, I've already broke this whole thing down. You are falling in line, AJ, with females, homie. You have those tendencies. You know those ones. You know, I don't look good enough. I got to go get some fake lip filler and I got to get some fake ass cheeks. You are professional, homie, and acting like an amateur. You're acting like it's titty bar amateur night on a Tuesday in Compton. Bitch, go holler at Jalen, get on his page, do more, say less. This ain't it, though. You cry, then you say you want to stay in Philly. Then you cry, then you talking about I want out. Then you cry, and the trade deadline comes and goes. You wait for it, passes, and then you start acting like a female again. Why did you demand a trade then, homie? This shit is soft, it's weak, and it's bitch made. But what do I know? What I do know tonight is the Patriots versus Jets, another thriller on Amazon. Steve Kim, and then right out the gate, right now, LSU legend, Braden Foko will join us. But before we do that, our main man, the Far East Sider, 317, LeBron hairline having, Lamar Jackson loving, and Caitlin Clark jocking. Our main man, Danny Dimes loving, Big Smitty joins the show. You got internet on me?
Is it good? You fuck my whole energy every show. It's like it's your goal to do that, though. I come in here excited. I slept good last night.
You're actually disheartening to me.
Well, maybe we're not meant for each other, Jason.
Like your vibe.
My vibe is electric, homie. What you
Internet shitty, comes in ready to go, but then I can't even see your hypeness. Like it used to be, you come in, get everybody hyped, and it's shitty now because the internet's shitty.
Well, the problem is I come in hype, and then you immediately like throw a jab at me. That's my whole flow up.
Can you address everybody in the chat and get going? Because I forgot my coffee.
All right, get your coffee, get your water, man. What's going on, chat, man? It's your man, Big Smitty. We got Monty in here. We got my man Ron. We got Burrow Perry in here. B Nickel, J Payne. What's good, homie? Who else we got? Gene, Go Blue. We got some new members in here who I ain't seen, man. Make sure y'all hit that button, become a member, because we got a loaded show for y'all, man. Couldn't be more excited. And I got a question for JB right before we bring my guy Braden in. JB, real quick. Real, super duper quick. I heard your intro about AJ Brown. Let me ask you a question, though, real quick. If you was in a relationship with a girl and she stopped giving you pussy, are you going to stay? Yes or no? Yes or no?
No, I wouldn't be in it.
Are you? Now, correlate that to what AJ Brown is. The pussy is the football. He ain't getting the football, Jason. Now, he tried to fight for it. He went to his girl and said, hey, baby, I love you. I want to stay. But in order for me to stay, you got to start giving me some pussy. They said, okay, we got you. They teased him early. They had a good month. She rode him real good for 2 weeks straight, and then it went right back to normal. So now he's back pissed. So all I'm saying is I hear what you're saying. He may not be going about it the right way, but understand when a man ain't getting none, he ain't going to be happy. What, Jason?
But she can suck my dick.
He ain't getting that either. AJ ain't getting no hair or nothing.
She can give me some head, though. You can do it.
No screen balls, no slats. He ain't getting no head, nothing.
That's my point, homie. Guess what? You can suck my dick. You can jack me off. You can do my shit. You can AE me. There's other things you can do. I ain't seen a motherfucker get a reverse. I ain't seen a motherfucker do a double pass. I ain't seen him put him at running back. Put him motherfucker at running back or something.
I'm with you.
Yeah, motherfucker. They won't do nothing. They won't do nothing. If she on a period all month, then you don't do. Then you got to do something else.
I mean, real ones know. Even if she on a period, if y'all together, I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm out. I don't do the bloody rainfall shit. Let's dive into the show, man. We got let's get right to brass tacks. Quote of the day brought to you by BetUS TV. Make sure you don't forget to like and subscribe, Smitty. Smitty, I've been killing it on the quotes of the day and the contrary to beliefs every day. I try to raise the bar a little more and more, like the Eagles and Jalen Hurts. But here's the issue. You can't be like unbelievable every day where you go like, oh, shit. But this is day 4.
All right.
Last week, every day.
Yeah.
So like 9 days straight right now.
You've been cooking for a minute.
So grade this one. BetUS TV is a proud sponsor of the quote of the day. Smitty, reality doesn't destroy my dream. My dream restores reality.
Oh, you said it wrong, but it was great. Fuck.
What?
You said it wrong, but it was great.
What'd I say?
You didn't say destroy. You said restores. The chat heard it. Say it one more time. Say it the right way this time, because I love this quote.
I never said restores.
Chat.
I said reality doesn't destroy my dream. My dream destroys reality.
There you go. You said it smooth that time. That's a powerful quote. It ain't
I
time.
don't think you'll realize. I don't think you're really deep enough to understand it. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate you clapping for me.
I'm super deep because like my dream right now is destroying my reality. I'm from the hood, grew up poor, getting evicted, kicked out, one scholarship, overlooked, undersized. Fast forward all that. They've been on TV, Fox Sports, co-hosted with my guy, the coach, Jason Brown. We making money just at the crib. So my dream is destroying my reality right now, homie. God is good.
I thought your reality destroyed your dream when you got fired at Fox. Oh, anyway, contrary to belief, brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you head on over today. We'll have some picks later on for you. Smitty, the sun shall rise, and I shall try again. Contrary to belief.
See, like the CTB itself was like mid, but I love the way you said it. So it like upped it. Like you said with so much confidence, it made it better. So I still
it's real easy. It's contrary to belief. The sun shall rise. We know that. We know that's
gonna happen.
And then I shall try again. Damn. Contrary to belief. You get the difference?
So every time the sun rises, you're gonna try.
Yeah, like everybody should.
It's still dark outside, so I ain't gonna try yet.
Before let's get going, man. We're gonna do our poll question with our main man.
This is my guy right here, though. It's one of my favorite people on the show.
He don't even fuck with you.
Fuck with him, no, it don't matter.
But anyway, I got a text just now from Rody White.
What he say?
He wants to let you know something.
All right.
He said, JB, you've been right about quarters this whole time. Smitty needs to stop. everybody knows that flats beat quarters. You can draw up any scheme to beat any coverage based on the personnel you're going against. It's crazy, though. It's just you versus Mina, so, of course, they defend her. Shout out to Rody, man. Rody's always been a real one.
Why does that sound like some shit you wrote, though?
I'll show you DM.
So he literally said Smitty, though.
He did say Smitty. On my daughter. So on Lurs. Let's bring it in. Let's bring our main man, national champ, NFL vet, our main man, shit talker extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Uso.
He going.
Tongan.
Give me 2 more.
He loves BYU's head coach.
Last one.
My boy T and him are boys. Our main man, Braden Foko joins the show.
Brady!
Yeah. See, we damn near miss you on the show. Like when you do like BPS shit in between weeks off, like you got a week off.
He had the birthday. He was faded.
BPS got loaded. And his car broke down. Yeah.
Tire flat.
Like we damn near miss him. All right, Brandon. We got a poll question right out the gate.
All right.
Should the Eagles suspend AJ Brown? Yeah.
They need to suspend Jalen Hurts. Come on, man. I mean,
I was trying to tell you, dog. People think I'm like, they think that, hey, listen, man, have you ever seen a more dysfunctional winning team? I don't know if I have.
Bro, after watching AJ Brown's interview last night after practice, and he talked about the offense is just not sustainable right now, and the way he sees it, I'm tired of people painting him as the bad guy. Like, he wants the Eagles to dominate every week. They have the ability to. They have Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith. People keep complaining about their O-line. They keep complaining to me on X about how this O-line sucks. I'm like, dude, please watch the Chargers, and you guys will see a bad offensive line group. But I don't blame A.J. Brown. He knows the standard. They can't go back-to-back with the way they're playing offense right now. It's not the OC's fault. It lands in the quarterback. There's so many times where Jalen is always looking outside of A.J. Brown. And I don't know. I don't know if A.J. Brown or Jalen Hurts invited him to a Bible study and he didn't show up because he's probably atheist. But I don't know what Jalen Hurts has against A.J. Brown right now, and it's disgusting.
He said disgusting. Like, nah, JB, when you call something disgusting, like you really despise it.
Nah, disgusting is like a word you can't use. Yeah. It's so bad. Like, and on this show, Brady, we refer to all things referring to coverage by quarters. We don't say 3 man free. We don't use anything other than quarters on this show. Just moving forward. Yep. Let me be clear here. So are they winning in spite of Jalen Hurts, like I've been saying for 3 years? Yes or no? It's real simple. Because I'm going to be I think he has a winning attribute that you don't have, like everyone just doesn't wake up having. So I think he has a different it factor to him. But I think, I also think, man, he's gone through a shit ton of coordinators. I don't think we talk about that enough. It has to matter somewhat. But then in year 5 or 6 now that he's entering, that's part of the game, and I think every other NFL quarterback that's been through it will tell you, hey, man, put on your big boy pants now. It's football. You got the time to learn it. It is what it is. You learning that new offense every year has nothing to do with you throwing a fucking basic route right in your face when the mic sucks down and you can't see it at all, and A.J. Brown's doing jumping jacks. I think that's something totally different. I don't know if it's just if we can continue to use the OC being new card.
Right. Nah, not for sure. And let me jump in real quick, JB. It's tough with Jalen Hurts, right? Because I always said that to me, he's like a middle of the pack quarterback, like average quarterback. But we've seen over the years, though, in the big moments. Let's look at the 2 Super Bowls, the one he won, the one he lost. He looked great, outplayed Mahomes. Like in late game moments, he might be having a shitty game all game, but in late in the fourth quarter, he'll find Devontae Smith for the 30-something yard touchdown. He'll find AJ on the one catch he has to win the game. So it's tough because he's not that great, but to JB's point, he does have that kind of that thing you can't coach. That impact, he knows how to win. Is what I'm saying. When you look at the history, so he's not great, but I think he's great for that team because they win. But understand this: if you're a receiver, you might not have your numbers, you might not be happy, but y'all gonna win. So it's kind of like one of them weird. It's like a catch-22. I don't know. It's a tough one in Philly.
It is, Braden. I don't know. If they start losing game, I'm just telling you, this is the most dysfunctional organization in football. There's no way they get through them losing games. We got a clip for you real quick while I think he was playing video games or something.
Oh, yeah.
Take a listen.
You might get 200, and I ain't even trolling.
Hey, if you got me on fantasy, man, get rid of me.
Hey, spoiler alert, nigga.
That's crazy work, homie.
At least he being real, though. Hey, you got me in fast to get rid of my ass.
So, like, Braden, right there, though, if I'm the head coach, I just got to be real. Like, it's gone beyond, like, first of all, I would have probably tried to move him because of all the disgruntled shit we've seen over the last couple of years. Even though we're winning, like, this guy's reading books. He keeps saying these settled jabs. Now you're taking a jab at our quarterback on live stream. Here's the issue I have, and I'm going to be clear. I'm with you. Go ahead and talk your shit and all that shit. Mm-hmm. But when you go out and do the presser that he did yesterday after practice, that's cool with me if the locker understands and he's had that conversation with them as well. Does that make sense? Like, if he's had that conversation with the locker room and then he goes out, Smitty and I know what he's already said to us and how he's what he's on. Yeah. And it's like, hey, man, it's AJ. This what he's been telling us. Now, if he go out there and do that without talking to us and now we're, like, getting hit blindsided, I think there's going to be some sort of divide if that's the case. That's all I'm saying.
You know, I don't have a problem at all with AJ Brown, and here's why. Very similar to the LSU situation where LSU was 5-2, 5-1, whatever they were. And I said, man, this team has a culture issue, right? Their offense stinks. The offensive coordinator sucks. Nussmeier cannot play quarterback. People were very blinded by the record of what they just saw on paper. LSU's 5-1. Don't worry about it. The world's not falling. They have their whole season ahead of them. That's very similar to what I see with Jalen Hurts right now in the media in Philly. We're 6-2, 7-2, whatever Philly is. We have their whole season ahead of us right now. And then when they get shitted on by the Buccaneers or whoever in the playoffs this year, then it's going to fall down and people are going to be like, oh, A.J. Brown was right. What A.J. Brown sees is they put belt to ass against a dynasty last year with the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, right? When you can do that at that standard on the highest stage of football, now you're thinking as a competitor, I've done it. I've shown it. We're retaining the same roster. Why can't we do this every week? Why can't we come out and throw the rock for 275, run the rock for 150? I've seen us do it. Now, the problem is I think the Eagles are just getting too complacent right now. Jalen Hurts is just trying to, tell the media, are you guys not happy with us winning? That's all we care about. Cool, I get it. But the visuals of you guys winning games is not sustainable, and it's only a matter of time until this shit just hits the fan and collapses.
The only reason I have a problem with this, Smitty, is because, like, you said you didn't want traded. If you didn't want traded and you want to come back, and now you want to start back some static, now we got a problem. Now there's a cancer in the locker room. Like, regardless of whose fault it is, you said you were all in. Let's get it going. Not going on live stream a week after the trade deadline after you said you're all good here. Like, that's the issue I have. Like, at least go in there and say, man, I want out. Wooty, wooty, whoop, as you've been alluding to subliminally on every fucking thing you do. Instead of just come out and do it. Like, I would have did that. And if I'm Sirianni, I would hope he understands the heartbeat of the locker room and understands that he probably wanted out. And then he should have pushed him out if he felt this way. But now he's got to deal with that on top of all the other shit that they got to deal with in Philly, fan base, fucking media, like everything else. Now you got to go do that. Last year's team, Braden, to your point, was so good right now offensively that you could be the guy.
Baseball was going crazy. It was all types of going on.
Because if you look at the stats, they're damn near the same this point of last year to this year for A.J. Brown. Damn near identical. Damn near identical. So, like, if the stats are the same and it's just getting worse and worse and worse by A.J. Brown, but last year's offense was scoring 45, 50-point games. Now, Braden's point, and making Braden's point, though, like, it's going to crumble. And then what? Yeah. That's why I would have got rid of him. It's a very peculiar situation, dog. I don't know how this one unfolds, man. But Smitty, let's dive into it.
Yes, sir, man. Well, let's talk about this Brian Kelly news, man. For all the new people who haven't read up on it, Brian Kelly has filed a lawsuit against LSU, asking a Louisiana court to confirm the school fired him without cause and that he is owed the full remaining value of his contract. According to the suit, his full buyout is about $53 million. This is looks like it's getting nasty, Braden, a little bit here. But tell us what are your thoughts on this situation?
So, Brian Kelly is trying to get his full $54 million. He thinks he deserves it. But what I've been hearing is there is cause for his firing. Word on the street was that accent was so fucking bad that they're going to use that as one of the causes for his termination. So I'm hoping LSU can get off of this $54 million and we get our next guy who there's a few of them that I've been hearing. But if
where you go, JB?
His what was so bad?
That fucking accent, him and his family. If we can use that in the court of justice, I think we'll be really good.
Hold on. So, all right. So AJ, Bama legend, came on yesterday, and he was like, he's saying that there's going to be a war of, I guess, who wants to stand on business or not between like the state of Louisiana and some people that higher up and the people administratively at LSU. So Brian basically said, oh, yeah, you got me on this. Well, I got you on this, and I think you're calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. You don't have shit on me, so I want paid. So now it's going to come down to is he stand on business, unlike the deer stand filmer, or is AJ going to be right and the state's going to bring out this shit and show proof, and he's going to get nothing or 20 mil or whatever. I don't know, but it seems like it's going to be crazy right here. I'm curious to see if he stands on business.
Yeah, they just. Well, in all seriousness, though, I don't think it'll go as far as it should. I think they'll eventually come to a settlement. I don't think they're going to get $54 million for Brian Kelly. I think it'll be closer to maybe the high 20s, low 30s, but he'll get paid. I think just get into the court system, the whole legal process is going to cost everybody a ton of money. And you know what it is on the LSU side of things is no coach is going to want to sign here until they get that shit figured out. Until you get Brian Kelly paid out and until you get all that shit, your everything in-house restored, you're not going to get a coach to come here, right? If your house isn't clean, nobody's going to want to come over and sit with you and do what you want to do. So they got to get that figured out. They're going to get it out. They're going to get figured out. They're going to get it figured out soon. And as soon as they do that, then they'll get onto that hiring of that new coach. And I think Brian Kelly will get paid, just not $54 million.
So can we allude to some possible breaking news on this show or no?
I would wait until that BK, because it could change. It could change because they could hold out on this payout and this settlement, and another job could come open soon enough. It could
happen.
Texas may lose this weekend.
But what I'm saying is, what I can allude to is something that I believe I can say that I think from what I've heard very closely, I think something's happening that's trying to get done. To your point, though, I can see it. You're right. Something may happen, and he may pull out. He may pull out like a motherfucker with a rubber with a hole in it. I think, but from what I'm hearing, Smitty, breaking news here. We'll say it first.
Allegedly,
Lincoln Riley is headed to LSU. He's trying to do it right now. He's trying to get it done. Braden. Now, does it happen? Who knows? To your point, I think he does wait, but it's time to go. LA, hey. Good.
JB, I'll confirm this. I'll confirm this for JB. As soon as we had talked yesterday, I had to go do some digging, and Trace Armstrong did have a Zoom meeting with LSU yesterday.
Who is that for the audience?
Just the guy that handles Lincoln's money, his negotiations, is what you would call is what the kids call it now, his agent. And so he had a meeting with LSU. I have a source, a very reliable source, that he met with LSU yesterday.
So when I hit my boy Braden up, I'm like, hey, man, what do you think about this happening? He was like, what? And then Braden went and did some dirt, Smitty, dug deep, and found out his agent met with LSU. Why is that? What does JB know?
what the hell was going on? I did not see that coming. I ain't gonna lie.
So let's just break it all out. Let's let the tea out. This is what I'm just, they're all predictions and allegedly a prediction. I'm just making JB's predictions. I think Drink is as good as gone. I think he's headed to Penn State. I think it's done deal. I think Lane's waiting, but I think Lane's being told to hurry or else. I'll just leave it at that. I'm hearing Jeff Brom could be going to Florida. I said it yesterday on this show, and then guess what? Louisville's like trying to lock that motherfucker in real quick. Have you noticed? They tried to get him a contract extension just yesterday after I said it on the show. I think it's going to be about 20 guys move around, Braden. I don't know if you think, but I think AJ's right on. I think there's 10 to 11 SEC schools alone, not just that dump their coach, but I'm talking about just reshuffle a guy from here to here to here to here. So it's going to be very interesting. I'm curious to see how this unfolds here, man, but it's going to be very, very interesting. Because if that really were to happen, Braden, who's coming out west to see?
Right.
Like, that shit is changing everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Why leave USC for LSU, though?
Because you're not a fit. You're not LA. He knows it.
Well, and one thing, too, is USC joining the Big Ten has been rough for them.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's just geographically, it's hard, right? You got to recruit not only Big Ten type of athletes, but the travel. I mean, I saw what Illinois did to USC on an 11 big noon kickoff. I mean, they rushed for nearly 300 yards that game. Like, that shit's not sustainable, right? Yeah. USC joining the Big Ten, I get it. Oregon needed to do it. You need the Pac-10 was falling apart, but man, it's been hard to coach on the West Coast and then have most of your games on the East Coast. That shit is tough. And Lincoln's falling to it now. I mean, he couldn't even win the Pac when the Pac was the Pac. And so I think, if once they buckle down with this Brian Kelly shit, I think it's going to be coming down to Lincoln Riley or old Sumrall at Tulane. But, I think Sumrall's waiting for another job to open up. I won't specify which one. Just because the LSU job isn't like, oh, LSU, right? People are seeing the governor involved with LSU. They're seeing this whole Brian Kelly legal incident involved with LSU. They don't even know what they're going to do with the athletic director. I love LSU. That's my school. That's my alumni. But it's a shithole. It's a dumpster fire right now, right? They said
would you be happy if Lincoln, like, I don't know.
Ask you that, yeah.
I'm excited. Like, I don't know. It doesn't move the needle for me, but I'm not an LSU guy. I don't know. But he's going from one LA, Smitty, going from one LA to another LA.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't move the needle for me, but it'll be a breath of fresh air because Brian Kelly didn't fit. And so if you got the guy that just was an absolute non-fit in Louisiana, I mean, it can't get much worse than Lincoln Riley. At least I know he'll put up points on offense.
At least you have offense excitement, right?
Yeah, something like that. But it's going to be hard just because of the shit case LSU's in right now, man. It's hard to pull people to LSU right now. 2 weeks ago, right when you fired Brian Kelly and they didn't have the governor and everybody involved, it was perfect. You could bring somebody to LSU, right? It's a dream job, but it's becoming more and more of a soap opera, and people are trying to stay away from that.
It's gonna be interesting, man. I'm just telling you right now, that's gonna be an interesting one. There's gonna be some interesting ones because I thought James Franklin would eventually, all the rumors were out there about tech. It made sense to me. He's from that area, DMV area. Boom, going there. It hasn't really happened. We don't know yet. There's some jobs that are going to be open. Florida, from what I'm hearing, is they're trying to do some other things administratively that some folks don't like and don't want to be a part of. So I think they're either A, losing out on guys on their short list, or B, they're going to stand on their business administratively and say, this is how we're going to build it first, and then we'll hire second. And that's going to be interesting there in Florida. But damn, there's going to be some big time jobs that are sitting here. And I'm hearing Memphis to Arkansas. Haven't heard that yet as a lock, but I'm hearing that. And I've heard Chip Kelly's name to Boston College if they make a move with Bill O'Brien or whatever. So
let's
keep trying.
Let's not forget one. I think one or two of these coaches are going to try to make a jump to the NFL.
No doubt.
College is too pre-NFL now. The NIL business is, and you saw it with Saban. He stepped away. It was too much for him. The most legendary coach in college football, and so don't be surprised, man. You see a coach in a stable situation this year try to take a leap and interview for an NFL job, and it causes a little stir in the college coaching cycle this next offseason.
To that point, are there any current like OCs or defensive coordinators in the NFL you can see trying to get a head coaching job at the college level, or no?
You know, and I think there's a ripple effect here. I think it comes down to what Joe Brady does in Buffalo. I think they're due for a breakup in Buffalo. I've been just seeing what Buffalo fans have been saying. I've been reading the media, what the players have been saying after games. They're due for a breakup this year. I think Joe Brady's time in Buffalo is coming to an end. Now, where he goes after this year ultimately depends, because I think there's a possibility that Buffalo reacquaints himself with Brian Daboll next year as their OC. And if Brian Daboll goes to Buffalo, most likely Joe Brady's not going to get a job in the NFL as a head guy, just because of if you get fired from one spot as an OC, you usually leave to become a head coach if you leave on your terms. If you get fired off of not your terms, then people won't interview to be a head coach. And so
you're now interviewing for a quarterback job.
Exactly. So realistically, his best option to upgrade would be as a college head coach. And whether it's the Penn State job or whether it's the LSU job, I think that's what it depends now with the NFL is. You're looking at that as a ripple effect with the Buffalo job. Brian Daboll's now a free agent. So, and I think Cleveland's going to have a new head coach too after the season, Kevin Stefanski. What he does, there's so much going on. I could see Ryan Day leaving Ohio State to go try and coach at Cleveland next year, draft his guys. You know, Julian saying, Jeremiah Smith, you know, Ryan Day's made it, he's made it known that he eventually wants to get to the NFL one day. Ohio State is not his end game. So there's a lot that could happen. And I think that's what I mean when I say there's a lot of stable situations you see that could shake up the coaching carousel next offseason.
Before we move on, there's rumors out there that Michigan and SC now are trying to actually get out of the conference. I don't know if Bailey has anything on that, but that's the new rumor that Michigan and SC is trying to get out. I don't know why. Why would that be, in your opinion? I think you already alluded to it. Everything you said. I don't know why SC ever went in it in the first place, to be perfectly honest. I mean, you got to play fucking Rutgers and you got to go across the country is ridiculous to me. And it's the part that they drive is the killer. All the equipment in the trucks.
Yeah.
That shit is so stupid. Like, why would the NCAA even fucking allow it? Like, it's crazy to me. I don't get it. We'll see if they move out. But moving on, Smitty, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Well, this week's college football rankings have just dropped not too long ago, and I want to get you guys' kind of reactions and takes and thoughts on this, man. Is there anything that's alarming here? Something that, you know, a team that's a little too high on here, for, you know, based upon their schedule. I know we talked a little bit about A&M the other day, and like, should A&M be in that number one spot? You know, potentially based upon their strength of schedule and things of that nature. Anything stand out for you, Braden?
I think they have it right. The only thing I disagree when I'm looking at this is Vanderbilt needs to be in that number 11 spot in front of OU. But I think the only reason that's holding Vanderbilt out is college football. You know, the committee, they don't want to be seen as being SEC biased. But I'm looking at these teams. I mean, 1 through 10, I like it. I think Ohio State, Indiana, A&M are, you know, obviously undefeated. They're the 3 best teams in the nation right now. And then Bama's your best one-loss team in front of Georgia because of that win head-to-head. Texas Tech is not better than Ole Miss, but 6 and 7's interchangeable. 6-7. You know, these kids are doing that shit. My God. So I'd put Ole Miss at 6. I'd put Tech at 7. Oregon, Notre Dame, Texas 8, 9, 10. I totally agree with that. And then 11, 12, I'd go Vandy, and then whoever you want to put at 12 between OU, BYU, and Utah's struggling a little bit. I don't think they're as good, but it's yet to be determined. So I think that right there would be my 11, and then 12 could be your toss-up. But like I said, it's going to be hard for me to justify putting, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 SEC teams in the playoffs this year. It's hard, you know, because you don't want to be looked at as the guy on the committee that says the SECs, you know, we have too much, but that's the problem with this, though. Yeah. That's the problem with this 12-team playoff.
Yeah.
That's the problem, man. You know,
I'm all for it, Braden. I told AJ yesterday I might put 9 of them in. I get if it's all SEC playoff, fuck it. If they're the best teams, how they're going to determine that though? It's going to be the crybaby Karens that are going to be like, too many SEC teams. Well, then you shouldn't ask for 12-team playoff, because I keep alluding back to the 4 teams in the country, or maybe let's just say there's 8 teams in America that can fire their coach, pay them off $100 million, hire a new coach for $100 million, build $200 million in the facilities, and still collectively fund a roster. There's only 8 of those guys. Let's be honest. And so and it's only getting worse. You got to pay $100 million for Norvell to leave Florida State, and then you got to pay another $100 million to come in. They just put a $220 million facility in Tallahassee. So, like, how many of those really exist? Ohio State, Bama, Georgia, A&M, maybe Tech now as they're putting money in it, maybe Texas, Oklahoma, Oregon. I mean, who else? Clemson, maybe? Like, there's not a shit ton of them. Like, and now you're going to get a 1 versus a 12 seed. And that, damn well 12, 11, 10, 9, and 8 probably can't do that. And they're going to get fucking mollywopped every year. I'm saying going forward. So I don't know. Now they're going to add 16 teams, Braden? Come on. I don't know. I think it's bad.
You can't do it like that, man. It's not sustainable. And I get you want to involve the at-large teams, and you don't want to punish the runner-ups in the conference championships. But, man, I'm looking at these matchups. Georgia and South Florida. Come on. And then, I mean, everything else, it's pretty solid. Tech in Miami, you get schools like a Texas Tech who's having a historic run. They'll get to make the playoffs this year, which is cool. But you look at also a team like Vanderbilt, who probably will finish 10-2 and not make the playoffs. That's crazy to me, because as much as Diego Pavia, doesn't get the love, and he'll probably won't go first round, right? Just because of, how he's built physically and his limitations as a quarterback at the next level. But, man, what they're doing at Vandy is special right now. And I feel like they're one of those teams that's going to fall victim to this new playoff system format, is because you have to reward the runner-ups in the conference championships. You don't penalize them. And that's the shitty part about all this, man, is a lot of good teams will get the short end of the stick because people don't want to be seen as biased in the committee.
Yeah, no doubt. Smitty, are you on this? Are we doing Gronk with him?
Yeah, let's do Gronk with him, man. I mean, guys saw that Rob Gronkowski signed a one-day contract to retire as a Patriot. Owner Robert Kraft, was asking him if he could sign a 2-day contract. We got a video here. It's pretty funny. Check this out.
Play the Jets tomorrow night. How about a 2-day contract?
Let's do it.
Okay.
What's the signing bonus?
Nothing's changed.
Hell yeah. Fuck
it. He said, ain't nothing changed. What's that money talking about?
Sign him up. Hey, I wish they would. I wish they would do that shit. Tonight's games, Braden, before you get out of here, man. Fucking shithole shit show. Are you surprised by the Patriots to date? And Vrabel, is he coach of the year?
No, I'm not, man. You can go to my YouTube channel. I did a video back in September. I said the AFC team nobody is talking about, and I talked about the New England Patriots. I think Josh McDaniels is a great offensive coordinator, horrible head coach. And that's not a knock on him. I'm not trying to diss him, but some guys are better suited as coordinators than head coaches. You look at the McDaniels, I think the Spags, you can go into, I think, a Zach Taylor, right, is a better suited offensive coordinator than a head coach. I can go into a whole list of guys, a Brian Daboll, right? I think what you're seeing with New England is just the buy-in of somebody who's played there, Mike Vrabel, and then Drake May just coming along, being an MVP candidate. I said it in September. I said, man, this kid shows me shades of Justin Herbert, but he just plays on a grittier team. He plays for a grittier coach who's going to be harder on his players. He's got a better offensive line up front. They invested in it. They took a first-round pick, a top-5 pick with their tackle. They went and spent money on Stephon Diggs. Regardless of how much baby this guy's, putting in women off the field, I mean, he's fucking producing on the field. So,
he's producing everywhere.
He's producing everywhere. He's producing everywhere. And Travion Henderson coming along last week. Shit, I mean, it was a matter of time before, that kid from Ohio State was going to come along. But I'm not surprised at all. I always said that the Patriots were going to be a good team when people look in December and January and be like, man, how are the Patriots 13-4, and they won the division? Well, it's no surprise. The signs were there.
Yeah, no doubt. Man, this is a tough one. Like, Smitty's on Steichen. I like what Steichen's done, but I also don't know if, like, I think everything was there for them though. Once they got quarterback, and the guy that I said was better than everybody said. But anyway, you got Daniel Jones, and then it was kind of there for him. It fit his offense. He could do what he wanted to do. I don't know, man. McVay's not getting enough credit, in my opinion. I
His
think
team is just loaded though.
McDonald.
Like, if you were saying about the Colts, then the Rams are loaded.
Right. They all have 53 paid players, I think. I think that's how the rosters work in the NFL.
Yeah,
and then
the Rams have is different than other players. So
right. And then McDonald, man, the Rams play them this week. Both 7-2 in the division in the West. Are they the two best NFC teams in football?
Just because of what they're utilizing within their systems, offensively, defensively, yes. I think McVay's one of the best offensive minds around. He does more with less. Even on years where, the Rams weren't even expected to make a run, they still beat teams and they still played spoiler alert, right, to some teams in the NFC trying to make it. And then McDonald, man, what's funny to me, JB, is and Smitty, I see all these people on X talking about, man, these coordinators are revolutionizing the game. The systems they're deploying, he's going nickel to 13 personnel. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. People have been doing this since 2012. Jesus Christ. The Chicago Bears in 2017, when they had the best defense in the NFL, right, with big old Akeem Hicks and fucking Eddie Goldman in there. They're running 6-man boxes against the Detroit Lions and the Vikings, right? Like, I just despise how people are like, they get on all 22 and they post these screenshots and they're like, the game is changing, Mike McDonald. Like, no disrespect. Mike McDonald has done a phenomenal job this year with the Seahawks, right? He deploys different defenses, but Jesus Christ, like, coordinators and coaches have been doing this for the last decade. Like, where have you guys been?
Yeah.
Oh, the Rams are running all verts out of 13 personnel. Holy, like, I want to blow my fucking brains out right now just listening to and reading these people's tweets.
Yeah, it's Braden, I'm telling you, man, they get caught up with the betting. They're the betting people of the world, and they get caught up, and then that's why they immediately go to, defending Mina and all that. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. I just say, make me a sandwich. I mean, that's all. I just go right to there. But anyway,
you got to find out how to beat quarters, man.
I got to find it out. That's why I'm trying to figure it out, man. It's been a rough couple weeks.
You still ain't learned it.
I was trending on X, I guess they call it, so I didn't know. But anyway, man, Cam Newton, I hollered at Cam. Like, Cam, he basically said everything I said on my show. So anyway, but, man, love it. Well, a big weekend this weekend. We'll see who the next LSU head coach is, and then you'll be on the show to break the news. But anyway, much love, Braden. When do you start your show, like, full time?
Man, I'm trying to find a co-host right now. So that's I want to do it solo, but how it is. There's nothing like, bouncing the ball off of you. Paul. It's not. It's not.
I did that shit for like 3 years, man, and I finally and then I bounced it around. I went upside down Coke bottle. That's a broad that has huge titties with no bottom, and then you flip them upside down, they look like a Coke bottle, just for reference, so you didn't know. And then I had her, got rid of her, and I started with my homeboy, and he couldn't do it. He had a real job. We didn't make no money at the time. So, like, and now I'm with this guy. So, like, it's just, like, it's this fucking guy.
I changed the whole scope of the show.
Don't
get it twisted on me.
So, I haven't talked about this yet. So, earlier this week, I had a meeting with a production crew of a bigger show. And I won't go into any names, but it's a show you guys see on TV every day. And so they had texted me. One of my buddies is a producer for them. And they had reached out and I'm like, hey, we want to do a meeting with you. They didn't go into much details. And so I was like, cool. So me thinking, I'm like, hey, I didn't think they were going to just put me on TV or something. I was thinking maybe they want to reach out and do like a side podcast with me or something, whatever, whatnot. And so the main character of this show, I pull into the Google Docs meeting the next day, and there's 4 of us there. There's the producer, the guy's agent, and whatever bullshit people you have in there to do a business. And I'm looking for the guy, and he's not there. And you see this guy on TV every day. And, so we just get into the conversation, and all of a sudden, they start talking about, hey, man, we love what you're doing on X. And, they're just starting to just massage me up a little, Robert Kraft, all that, whatever. And, we're going into it. We're getting into the situation. And all of a sudden, when I talk to them, I'm like, hey, yeah, this is media. I wanted to do this. I love, getting in front. I love giving the fans something they can dive into. They say, well, you know what? We love what you want to do, and we want to bring you on. And I said, okay, cool. So in what ways? And they said, well, since I'll refer to him as he, I'll text you after this, JB. They said, he loved what you want to do. We want to make it a weekly thing where we can get on a Google Docs meeting. You can give us some of your ideas and what you're thinking about during the week, and he'll be able to publish it for you. And I said, so word for word, you want me to be a ghostwriter for this guy? And they all started laughing. And they said, no, we're gonna pay you, right? We're gonna compensate you rightfully. But what he's got a following, he's got millions of followers. People see him on TV. We love what you're doing. We just want him to be the guy that says these takes. And I'm just like, did you guys just ask me to be a fucking ghostwriter for the guy people see on TV every day that can't put up his own content and come up with his own shit? And so that was crazy to me. That happened to me this week. I'll text you after this, JB and Smitty. It was fucking insane.
I think I know who you're talking about. I'm keeping to myself. Interesting.
It better not be who I'm thinking of.
I know. I'm like, is it person? I'm thinking that because I don't know. We'll see.
I felt so disrespected. I was like, a ghostwriter? Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing?
They was gonna pay you. They was gonna pay you pretty good, huh?
They was. I mean, no. They were. So what they were like, we give. They didn't discuss numbers, and they were talking about like, hey, what do you make? Because I told them, I said, why would I do this when I make more on X? Right. I get paid out on X every 2 weeks. I said, why would I do this if I get this X amount every 2 weeks? It just doesn't make sense to me. And then on top of that, I don't get to build my own brand off of that. So where do I get the win here?
Right. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Big fishy, little fish, man. That's I told somebody on Barstool years ago, I'm not selling my show. They wanted to buy it. And I'm like, nope, fuck that. And I'm glad I didn't. But like, they'll try to kill you before you even get started, man. Like AJ Brown, the Eagles. I'm telling you. But anyway, Braden, much love, man. Keep your head up. We'll talk soon. And we got to get you out here for Football Palooza, man. Shaun King's out here today for the weekend. Football Palooza, Steve Kim.
I see it. Y'all be cooking them fat-ass glizzies.
You and
JB.
You and Shaun King need to do a show. That would be fire.
That would be
fire. Shaun King damn near like woke though.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that'd be good though.
No, he not at all.
That'd be good though.
He not at all. Him and Braden will get along fine. But they'll actually disagree, all that shit. Yeah. So anyway, Braden, all right, we'll see you next week, brother.
Appreciate y'all, fellas.
Peace. Braden Foko, man, clap it up for him. Bailey, I sent you my Underdog stuff for tonight's game, Smitty. You excited about the Patriots Jets?
You know what I am, because the Jets have been hot, man. They won 2. You know, man. My guy Glenn has got the locker room. Your guy Jermaine Johnson, them really fighting for him. You can tell that regardless of the record, they love him. And they're obviously in the middle of a rebuild, but I know the Jets are going to fight. You know what I'm saying? And then the Patriots, one of the best teams in the NFL. You know, so it's a divisional game. You know, those divisional games are always tricky. Historically, you know, the Jets will always, you know, give the Patriots a run for their money. So, hey, man, we'll see. I think tonight might surprise you.
I get to watch Jermaine, though. Shout out to JJ. Get to see him going. As soon as Bailey gets that done, we should try to do that. I'll try to do my my picks soon before we take a break real quick if I possibly.
Chilling. We can do that, man.
Yeah.
Trill was pissed off earlier when we were talking about your boy Trill, the fat running back. He was mad. We were talking about the Eagles earlier and like AJ Brown and shit like that.
Why?
He disagreed with everything you said.
What was he saying?
You called Jalen shitty. Like, he ain't like that.
Latrell, you got your own shitty ass show to do. You go do your own show.
Don't do that. Hold on, we don't do that now. Support his show.
I do. I hit like. I liked it yesterday.
Call it shitty though.
I actually watched him. Him and some nobody do a show. He just so fat-faced now. It's hard to fit in the screen. And I'm looking at him and I feel bad because I'm like, damn, as a running back, you should be chiseled and ripped and shit. And so now I see him on the face and his cheeks like are right here on the screen.
Well,
and
coach him up, like train him.
Oh, I gotta get Paris to fucking like fix the cheeks.
Is he out here?
Yeah.
Why don't you like 3 months just train him? Like get him back doing some footwork drills, some ladder drills, some cone drills in your backyard. Get him in shape.
Motherfucker, damn 40 years old.
Save his life.
What the fuck I gonna do? I'm gonna train that motherfucker. He got a baby having a baby.
Like, save his life.
He got a baby and having a baby. He having a baby.
Save his life.
He having a baby though.
The baby having a baby?
He having a baby and the baby's mama having a baby.
I'm saying oh shit. Like Trail himself is having a baby.
Yeah.
Like Trail's pregnant.
Yeah, damn near. I'm just saying, man. Like you talk about me. You gotta do something, Trail. We gotta fix you. You and Lewis Rainey, man. How you go from being like in shape running backs to like fat as fuck?
That's on you though, right? As the coach, like you
got me. I ain't seen Latrell in 20 years.
You got 2 fat running backs underneath your leadership.
They weren't fat though.
But like, what is it about you as a leader that made them just say fuck it when they stop playing football?
Everything I touch. Fuck.
Told you, homie. Because a real leader, real coach is beyond football. Like they should still have that same mindset that you poured into them to where they care about their health. They care about their well-being. They care about like their mindset. But they stopped playing football and said, fuck it. Eating double cheeseburgers, Taco Bell.
What I'm saying.
Girl ain't did a sprint in years.
Nah, I'm saying. But I'm but damn near I got 28 guys in the league too, though. So like.
No, but it's kind of like everybody don't make the league, though. So you got 28 guys in the league, but you got 1,000 guys who out here fat as fuck, struggling. So
running backs, former running backs too.
Running backs specifically, exactly.
Unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, man. Shout out to Trell for doing his shitty show.
I don't know what the name of your show is. I will shout it out. Tell me the name. I'll shout it out. Everybody go support.
Yeah, go check it out, man. It's like it should be called Fat Faced. Smitty.
Forgot about that sound.
Huh?
You got a lot of sounds. I forgot about that sound.
Yeah. Real quick though, this YouTube TV thing is getting crazy. Real quick before we do an Underdog segment, before we take a break, tell me about this YouTube TV thing. What's your take on this thing as we have another game tonight?
A spokesperson for YouTube TV says that the company and Disney are in alignment when it comes to the price for ESPN. But the primary sticking point in the negotiation currently is the price of ABC per Drew Lerner. The YouTube TV blackout of ESPN will continue until the two sides reach a resolution. Jason, I don't have YouTube TV, so I don't give a fuck. This means nothing to me. Nothing. I've never had it. I have Hulu. I watch everything that I want to watch on Hulu. So I'm going to ask you, a guy who lived and died by YouTube TV, a guy who Palooza had every screen on YouTube TV. Now you're struggling. You got Fire Sticks. You got Tubi. You got all types of hookups going on to just try to make it through. How is this affecting your life? And how do you envision this moving forward?
Daniel Boyer said, yeah, nobody paying for YouTube TV. Actually, there's more YouTube TV subscribers than any other network in the world. But anyway, people just say shit, I guess. Here's the issue. There's going to, again, we've divided the whole country again in a weird-ass way. Now we're doing it this way. So now we've taken YouTube TV as if they are the Trumpers and the conservatives. You've taken ESPN with Disney and you made them the Kamala and the left. That's really what they've done, which is crazy because now there's a divisive situation that all of us are now fucked on. And that's why I said it last week when it all was out there. I said, fuck both of you. You got both. Because at the end of the day, I got 14, 15 TVs. I need the double thing, Smitty. That's why YouTube TV is good for me.
Okay.
I need the double. I need the 4 boxes.
Is it 14 or is it 15 TVs?
It's damn near like 16.
Oh, so 16. Okay.
Because I got the theater with the big 200-inch, and then I got the one in my room I don't even talk about. And then but you know what I mean? An office.
How do you damn near have 16? Like it's like a TV and a half?
Because I got the little one that's covered up outside.
Got you.
And then I got to take the cover off. That's like for Super Bowls and shit. I got other TVs, more TVs. So I don't really use that one, right? So damn near 16, but I really only need 15 kind of working.
Got you.
But damn near I only use really 12 on Football Palooza.
Right. But
we don't go in the theater. Now if Small King, Little King want to come and he want to go to theater, then I got to get it on theater. And then I got to go outside. You know what I mean? So it depends on the Palooza and how many people and all. It's a complex situation.
If you're not a Palooza and you're just home with like an AE, you damn near only use like 8 TVs.
Damn near really like 3 because I'm only in here.
Got you. See the shit changes. Like
it does. That's why YouTube TV for me works best. Because now I don't got to go to Tubu and Fubu and Fimu and Timu, Hulu. I don't got to get on Peacock, and all that shit, homie. I just go straight to YouTube TV, find it, bam, right? That's where I'm at. So it's more complex than people think, and it's actually more like it's more of a first world problem than people think, but it's damn near a third world problem for me.
Your light bill probably insane.
It's
electric. I know it's insane.
It's stupid. I owe like $3,500. But anyway, huh?
You owe what?
Nah, none.
Your rent. That's crazy. Your mortgage. That's crazy.
Yeah. But download the app today, Smitty, while you're talking crazy at Underdog Fantasy. Use our promo code Coach JB to score $100, Bailey, Smitty. $100, not 50. 100 on just $5, homie. Just $5. So if you go to Underdog Fantasy now, you will get $100 on your first $5 play.
Yeah.
So make sure you use our promo code Coach JB. Smitty, got to be 18, of course. 19 in Alabama and Nebraska. 19 in Colorado with the prime sexual. 21 in Arizona, Massachusetts, Virginia. And must be present in the state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania. Concerned with your Big King play like Big King is? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. And if you're in New York with Mandami, call the 24/7 HOPE line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY. HOPE-NY. You get a mayor and HOPE-NY 467-369. Texting applies. Smitty,
what we got? Let's make some money.
I got a little pick today. Just a 6-man go. Not a super lotto, just a lotto.
Okay. 6-legger.
Yeah, 6-legger. Trayvon Henderson, he's on a heater, man. Motherfucker playing as well as any running back in football right now. He's going to have to continue that. I think without our main man down in the middle, holding that defense down for the Jets, I think New England's going to target that. Quentin Williams. I think they're still good, though, but I think the Patriots have kind of instilled their will on their opponents this year, and I think they're going to continue to run the football. They don't just – Vrabel don't stop if you get hit in the backfield 2-3 times. They're going to keep running. They're not going to just stop like a lot of teams, and then they just convert to go and pass in, and then they get pass happy. They find themselves behind. Vrabel's going to run, and punt it if he has to, and he's going to run again until this guy cracks the line of scrimmage, and that's what he's been doing all year long. Drake May, he's on a heater as well. 237.5, I think he can get that number because Stephon Diggs, the baby maker, he will have over 56.5 yards receiving.
So you're a believer in Stephon now. I see your mind is shifting.
I'm not, but I'm a believer in Drake May. You got to have a guy get the guy the ball.
You got to catch that motherfucker regardless.
Yeah, but it's like an A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts situation where I'm not confident in that guy getting that guy the ball.
Ooh, that's big.
See what I'm saying? So I'm confident in this guy getting the ball spread around.
Okay.
I also like DeMario Douglas getting 24.5 yards because he's a big play threat. He gets you that big deep out cut for 15. He'll get another little 10-yard game.
2 catches, 35 yards. Yep.
And then Breece Hall, man, look, he's been hit and miss. He was in the trade discussions, blah, blah, blah. I don't think he gets 57.5 yards rushing against the New England Vrabel-led defense. And then Justin Fields uses his feet a lot. I think they know that because he can't throw right now. He couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat butt naked in Alaska. So I'm going to say they target his feet, and he'll have under the number 40.5 yards rushing. That's got
one thing I'm nervous about. I think he might get over that in one run.
I know that's the one thing. He gets one run, he breaks it, but then if he does it, he's going to get hurt.
Damn, let's not put that out there.
What I'm saying is if he runs around all the time and he doesn't break it, he's going to end up getting tackled, lost, and it's going to be more injured. So listen, I'm not one of those bitch made motherfuckers. Oh, hope he gets hurt and I get my fantasy like a lot of these fucking nobodies. But you're right. He'll hit one for 50 or he'll hit a couple for fucking 10 and 15. And I'm just like, shit.
So how much money, like what's the breakdown again? It's a 6-legger.
Yep, for about $313.
There you go. 1-3.
On a $15 bet.
You can't beat that.
The return, ROI.
It's all about that.
Well, anyway, ROI myself, I got to take a piss and go get me some coffee. We got a great show on the other side of this commercial break. Steve Kim joins us on the other side, the Korean Carousel. He'll have his list, top 10 games of the week. And we'll see him on the other side of this and make sure we'll see you on the other side of this and make sure that I see you girls and shit. But anyway, we'll see you in a couple minutes. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Trained alongside them. This is what you don't understand. So just how you speak about basketball and you're not a basketball guy, you have some experience either studying them, watching film, or looking at research. Because you haven't typically, because you didn't play the sport does not say, oh, turn JB's mic off when we start talking about LeBron because we can't get his take on that. That's bullshit and you know it. The only reason why you feel like I can't give my take is because I am a woman. That is it. And football. That is where you lost me. And God forbid I only stayed in the kitchen most of my life. I wouldn't even be respected at all because they don't see women in the kitchen, and women in the kitchen are not valued. So once I'm done playing basketball, playing football, running track, coaching, raising my kids, then I go to the kitchen and make sure everybody is fed. But during the day, I feed myself by being out in the field, having these conversations, being a part of the conversation, because I have worked damn hard to qualify myself to be able to do so. Now go ahead. You can respond to what I said now.
Yeah. You don't train football players.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Don't.
Yes, I do. Yes,
see, that's
I do.
the problem. That's the problem. You think you do.
No, I'm not an idiot.
I'm being real. I'm not saying you're an idiot. I'm not saying you're an idiot.
And they're going through agility training, strength training, speed training, mental training. I do train them. Literally. You know, let me read you something.
How do you mentally train a football player?
What do you mean? Half the game is mental, JB. You know this.
How does someone that never played it mentally train me?
I have played the game, JB. You don't want to accept that.
You played football.
You don't want to accept that. Yes, I did. And you know who my coach was? Hall of Famer Hanford Dixon. So now is he not qualified to teach people how to play the sports? I have. You should have stayed up a little later and did research.
Man, respectfully, you sound like a victim that everyone's out to get. Like, I'm being real. You're not a football coach.
No, I don't.
You're not a football coach. You're not a football player. Stop
I never said I was a football coach.
You didn't say she's a football coach,
I never said I was a football coach.
You said she trained athletes.
You play football. You just say you play football.
I didn't say I was a football coach. You said I was a football.
You just said you play, and then I train. Yeah, train. You train.
Like lifting and
hold on, no, homie. Hold on, dog. Hey, Smitty, she can speak for herself. She's a grown woman.
100%. But
hold on, no, homie. You simping for her though.
Like, I don't know what that even means. Stop saying that shit. I haven't said nothing.
Well, we know what it means. Sabrina know what it means.
I know.
You said you train football players.
Correct.
That I said you don't.
But that's a lie. You can't tell me who I've trained.
It's not a lie. You cannot mentally train a person that you never been in a space. You never understand what it is. So do you know what a three technique? Do you know what a three technique is?
Excuse me. I'm sorry. What did you say?
Do you know what a three technique is?
No.
Okay. But you know football and talk football, and it's okay. See, that's
what
why I can't talk to women in football.
I train football athletes. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused.
How do you train them? You don't know what the fucking 3 technique is. How do you train them?
Just because I don't know, because I don't know what one technique is, does not mean that I am not qualified to work with an NFL.
It absolutely means that. It absolutely means that.
And
it absolutely means that.
You're a little sexist.
It's not sexist at all. It absolutely means it. And you know what? Let me go back to my original post. I want to go back to your original question. I want to protect women's sports. See, I'm the one that's vocal and says what's on my mind. I got a little truth serum pumped through my veins. I protect women's sports because I don't believe if you have a dick, you should be around a female in any sport. So that's where I want to protect female sports. But I ain't seen you, Sabrina. I ain't seen you, Sabrina, or any other female come out and go down my side when it comes to that. That's why the fuck I want to protect female sports. Because if my daughter went out and played and a dude went out there and played her against her, I'm fucking her daddy up. That's number one. Number two, I ain't seen enough of y'all females come out and get on my side to protect female sports. So I created a merch line. I created a merch line to defend female sports. Females need to be with females in their We're back in the building. Smitty, what does based mean?
I think they're saying like you on coke.
I'm what?
Like you coked out.
So that's a base head?
That's the only thing that comes to my mind. Unless it's something new that the generation is saying. I have no idea.
I see it too much. Like, I don't understand. I think it means
people say it all the time?
Yeah, that's your generation. Y'all say it.
No, it's not. It's not me. I'm telling you. I'm trying to. JB, I know you think I'm so young, but like I'm at that point where I don't understand some of this shit. I'm telling you, I don't.
It means
like, barely know what it means. Generation.
Based says it's keeping it real. I don't know.
No, he said, well, base means kind of Republican from what I've gathered my generation. Anti woke.
No, they're saying it means keeping it real.
I'm reading what they were saying. I don't know.
Right here.
You're saying true to this, not woke, base.
Means it's grounded. I don't know.
Hell. Traditional values, basically. Rio said traditional values, like
opposite of woke, opposite of gay, opposite of Kamala. Got it. All right. Well, it is what it is. We got Steve Kim joining us here in a few minutes, Smitty. It's ironic. Huh?
I guess you're based.
Whatever. I think it's gay. I'm going to just roll with that. Smitty, I didn't watch that clip. I was running around yesterday like crazy, getting ready for Little King and everybody. And I was like, I didn't watch that clip that we put out there. And I didn't see it till later when D-Bud and Willie Mack and everybody was posting comments on there. I didn't see that. It didn't really take off crazy. I saw the number, but I was like, I watched the video, dog. That shit is ridiculous.
Bro, the way you running, bro. And last one when you didn't look and you came across this one right here.
Oh, man.
Bro, I was losing it, homie. Like,
but
what came to your mind?
It ended perfectly, though.
It did. Yeah. It did.
What'd I say?
You said, what I asked you something.
About the movie.
Yeah, I asked you, you see the movie. You said, nah, I don't watch gay shit.
Twin Turbos or something? Whatever
I don't
you
watch gay shit.
And it just ended.
Perfect. Parents down there like,
yeah, like good.
Like parents that level their shit up lately. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna have to throw another dub or something.
You do out of your side of your money for sure. Like, cause she's earning that shit.
It's all my side. But anyway,
with Big Smitty, homie. Remove my name off the logo, homie. If it's all your side.
No. But the money comes from my side. Oh, you gonna start paying?
Put my card down.
Oh wait, you can start paying?
Yeah.
Really?
But we gotta change our percentage.
Hold on. So So I pay you still at the end of the day, and then you're going to take that money and pay?
The payment percentage going to change. So
okay,
I'm going to still be up.
But it's all the same, though, because I'm still paying out of it.
It won't be. So
I still got to pay.
Percentage of the pay, I'll pay the parents out of my money, sure.
But I still got to pay, though.
But I'll still be higher.
But hold on. I don't know if it's BPS you're trying to get over on me, or or is it just ignorance? Like you don't realize. So you still realize I got to give you that money, though, to pay her, though.
Well, like the way I look at it, JB, we do a show together. There's a big ass pot. Boom.
Yeah.
From that pot, you got to pay StreamYard.
How big?
Daily.
Yeah.
You got to pay Paris. And then you and I have to get paid as the talent. So right now, since JB started the platform and JB takes care of all the payments, it makes 100% sense for you to get a bigger chunk of the percentage. But if I decide to start paying some of the bills, if I pay Paris, for example, if I pay StreamYard, then my percentage of payment should be higher. It's common sense. It's common business.
But that don't make sense. I'd rather just pay it and get money on the write-off.
I bet you do. Motherfucker, I bet. Because this show keep growing. Motherfucker, this show might blow up for real. So I'm saying, shit, I pay a couple bills.
I tell you,
I get 50%.
You didn't believe 3 years ago, but I told you. But anyway.
Yeah, I ain't believe, but my black ass ain't went nowhere in 3 years. 2 years didn't get paid. I'm damn the realest coach you done had. 2 years, no payment. Grinding. Believe. Better get my money to me.
What?
What's going on, chat, man? Gonzalez, TC, Lamaje Wolf, Giovanni, Nico, and Gene.
Oh, shit. Here's how I see it going.
Break it down.
I think Lincoln Riley goes to LSU, as I said. I think if he doesn't, I think Joe Brady will get it.
Okay.
If he doesn't, it'll be Summerall. Florida, I think it's going to be Brom at the end of the day still. I think Texas is either Sark stays or he goes, and then Lane takes the job if he goes. Ole Miss, I think it's Lane, or it's going to be, what's his name from Tulane? Same guy, Summerall. Auburn, I think wants Summerall very, very badly. But I think they're waiting for some big splash guy. I think Drink is gone. I think it's a done deal. I think he's headed to Penn State. You heard it here first. But I think Ole Miss AD is playing hardball with Lane. I think he's telling him, hey, do this or fucking you're out. Because here's my thing, Smitty. I got to be real. As a leader, if I'm invested in the program as the leader, I got to know that my return on my investment is all in. Because if he's not all in, I got to make a grown man move and decision and be an executive decider and say, you're out. I can't wait. Because everybody knows, and especially his own boss knows, that every school in America wants Lane Kiffin. He's number one on everyone's board. Let's be right. We agree.
Yep.
So if I know that you're going to be poached by every single university in football, I got a hard stance. I got to say, listen, dog, you here or not? I get it. No hard feelings. If you're going to go chase it, whatever you're going to go do. But I need to know, because once I play this egg bowl and I know against Mississippi State and you're not all in and re-sign this contract that I'm going to offer you this ridiculous amount of money on, you got to either shit or get off the pot, because now we're entering a playoff scenario. And I'm either going to have you or not, because I can't let you coach that playoff game. I can't let you coach that playoff game, Smitty.
I get that side, but the other side is like, as the coach, if I'm Lane, I'm like, oh, motherfucker, you think you going to pressure me into making a decision right now? Oh, okay, homie. I was going to stay. Now I'm fucking out.
Nah, they've had that discussion. I'm sure that's not going to be the discussion. At the end of the day, though, if I can't lead you on, I can't get fucked either as AD. Like, I can't let you lead me on, Smitty. Lead me on. And then coach a half-ass bowl game or playoff game, as we've seen over the past, when guys are on halfway out and then they don't give the full dedicated, devotion to his roster, and he's already halfway out. And you see him, they get waxed by whoever they play, and you kind of know, like, oh shit, what's going on in that locker room? I can't have that either, though, as AD. And you wouldn't allow that. There's no way. You wouldn't want that for your roster, your locker room.
I know, but I'm just saying there's two sides to it. Like, I look at it from like a player standpoint who got scholarships from every school in the nation. Like, I still want to take my official visits. I still want to listen. I still want to see what Ohio State talking about. Let me see, like, that'd be crazy to not see what they talking about.
I think it's very, very. Anyway, let's get our main man in here, man. The co-host of Whitlock's Fearless, our main man, boxing extraordinaire, Miami Hurricane. He'll tell you, fan. Unfortunately, he breaks them down better than their head coach there. But anyway, let's dive right into it, man. The Korean coach himself, Steve Kim, joins us on a Truth Telling.
Gentlemen, what's going on?
Steve.
How you doing?
It's not raining yet, by the way.
It's not.
Rain today. I hate that.
Supposed to rain all weekend, man.
I don't mind a little rain being from the Midwest. I like it.
I'm going to be leaving extra early for Football Palooza then on Saturday.
Damn, like 5 in the morning?
Supposed to rain crazily.
Oh.
Yeah, Shaun King's here too. It's like he shits on our parade when he comes. Like, it's funny that he happens to be coming. Like, it's going to shit on our parade.
Thunderstorms. I don't know if I can. We'll figure it out. That's going to be tough.
What?
I'm just saying, if it's thunderstorm, man, and it's wind advisory, I got a 2-hour drive. It just, that might be tough. We'll figure it out.
It's not a 2-hour drive, Smitty. My God, it's about an hour.
The excuses just come in.
You're coming from where you're coming from, no.
We don't live that much far apart, Smitty.
We live like 30 minutes away from each other, Steve. I promise we do.
It's 5 minutes.
No, I know where Steve lives at. He's 35 minutes away from me.
It's 5 minutes if you take that other freeway, but you don't know. Anyway,
teach me, homie.
Steve, let's dive right into it because I'm going on this rant. I sent you some very interesting text messages. We just had Braden Foko on, and I kind of brought that to him, and then he kind of did some research and said, Trace Armstrong did have a Zoom yesterday with LSU. Well, Trace Armstrong is Lincoln Riley's agent. So anyway, something's happening. JB's alluded to, and maybe right again, but what do I know? I'm talking Ole Miss right now with Smitty, and I don't know if you caught the ass into the conversation, but I get what Smitty's saying, but I'm on the side that if the AD, he has to stand on business too, right? Like, I can't lose you to one of these teams for nothing. I need to know right now if you're all in or not. Like, I got to figure it out. Where are you at with this whole – because he's the most wanted guy of all of them. So, obviously, there's 10 jobs he can have tomorrow if he wants. Where are you at if you're if you're Ole Miss's AD?
This is the blessing and a curse of having a coach like him. You love to have him, and you always might lose him. And at that point, you're like, wait a minute, am I going to be held hostage because, coach, what's going to keep this from happening every single year then? Because jobs open every season.
This is the issue I have, though. Now I think it's about to get super, super shady, like worse than we've ever seen. This is what I mean, because I'm hearing it already. Let's just say, I'm not saying Lane does it, but I'm just saying Lane could do it. Smitty, I'm taking job A. Darnell, I'm leaving right after the Egg Bowl. You got to get your shit, get checked into Florida today administratively. You got to go admissions, go to financial aid, blah, 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 blah. He tells his roster that he wants that. They all go to the one-time transfer portal, homie. Now these coaches are taking their players with them, old school JUCO style. I'm taking all my guys I brought here with me, and now I deplete your roster as Arkansas did with Calipari when he took the job from Kentucky in hoops, where he inherited a school with no players, 0. That's about to happen, man. Oh, I'm just telling you right now. They're about to take their guys with them.
Now,
Signetti did it when it was 3 portals openings. Now it's 1.
Coach, I have a question. Do you believe that USC should be a little bit worried about Lincoln?
No, I think they're actually
hoping. Really?
Fuck yeah. LA don't want him out. LA don't want him. And I think it's becoming huge now with the big-time schools and high schools that are not getting recruited by SC. I think the alumni is so strong with not that Sanchez.
But Coach, they have the number 1 recruiting class right now.
Well, yeah, but North Carolina has 47 commits, and they moved up to 13. It don't matter.
But that's 3 stars. SC's getting 5 and 4 stars, a little bit different.
But we don't even see those guys step on campus 99% of the time. These guys aren't even coming. Like this whole, like I was talking to Alan that's in the chat who does this for a living. That shit is so skewed now because now we don't even know. First of all, high school shit is not even considered with the portal opening on who you get out of the portal. You get a Julio Jones, Smitty, from fucking Alabama that pops into Ball State. Now my shit just went from fucking there to here, and we got one grown man in there. Like, it's all skewed now, and I don't know if there's a true number. I don't know if you know how to grade it no more.
Coach, speaking of LSU, it's going to get ugly. Brian Kelly and LSU are battling now. I think some skeletons are going to come out of that closet.
Okay, so whose side are you on? You on Braden or AJ McCarron's side on this? AJ yesterday kind of said he's calling bullshit. He thinks Brian Kelly's saying, fuck you, go ahead and bring out the skeletons. I got some too. And you don't have anything on me that you think you have.
My view is this. LSU signed that contract. You knew what you were getting into. You fired him. I don't want to hear, well, he hasn't actually been terminated. Well, so hold on. So he can come right up there and coach this. No, he can't. He's fired.
Right.
Very clear. No one put a gun to LSU's head and said, you have to do this. Okay, now you could say Brian Kelly was a failure, that he didn't fit. All of that is true. However, in my view, the contract is the contract. Now, I didn't read the fine print of it. I don't know if he went out there and kicked puppies and, did all that other bad stuff. But you fired him for football reasons because you would have let all of this go if he's 9-0, 10-0, number one in the country. I think LSU has buyer's remorse, and they want to give themselves a discount. I'm on Brian Kelly's side, believe it or not.
Yeah, I am too, because I just as a coach and other stuff, I'm just like, dude, this is a shady deal. You fucking signed, you hired me, and you knew all that shit, and I don't think there's a way out. This is buyer's remorse shit, Smitty. I'm tired of hearing it. Like if you're if you like Fox, pay Smitty. Like it just buyer's remorse.
They did. They did.
What happened?
They did.
Well, anyway. Let's dive into it. I think the first topic for Steve is a moot point because I think he's gone. From what I've heard, he's already gone. But go ahead.
I mean, let's say it. Mizzou head coach Eli Drinkwitz pushes back on playoff or bust mentality in college football, saying, listen, we got to get out of this, man. Oh, man, it's playoff or bust mentality. If the season only counts for 12 football teams and we got 127 D1 football teams, that math's not going to math very well. There's a whole heck of a lot to be proud of. So what's your take on that? I mean, I'm kind of with him, JB and Steve. I think we need to get back to, like, the other bowl games still, like, meaning something. If a team goes 10-3, it's the season.
He's not wrong in theory, but in reality, when you have players flat out sitting out games now and you're never putting that genie back in the bottle, right? When I was growing up, Smitty, there used to be about 15 or 16 bowl games, and there was a value to them. And you'd be like, wow, it's a bowl game. Now there's so many of them. I'll be honest, I don't actually watch most of the bowl games. And any bowl game that takes place before Christmas, I probably don't watch.
They're horrible. Like they're Miami. They're fucking. It's intramural football.
Right.
Why are they bad though? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Steve.
Nobody's playing.
Smitty, the bowl game has now become an extension of spring ball. It really is. You actually want to sit players out, don't want to get them injured. And if there's a redshirt freshman that has not played or guys that still have eligibility and you can save that red shirt because they haven't played 4 games, I say stick them in there. You know, I remember when Mizzou a couple years ago beat Ohio State, I think in the Cotton Bowl. Ohio State, people say they lost that game. No, they didn't. They didn't even play that game. They didn't care. Now, for Mizzou, that was a great win because they could say, hey, we beat Ohio State. I think that was their 11th victory that year with Drinkwitz. From a coaching perspective, yeah, you want to have every game matter and count. And even if let's say you're the 16th best team, but you win 9 to 11 games, you should be proud of that. But unfortunately, and Coach will tell you this, they created, everyone involved in college football created this culture of playoffs or bust, and bowl games do not matter, and players reacted in kind, and so did the fans and media. And now the very same media that would tell kids, why are you playing, are now bitching about players not playing, right? The same media that said you have to pay the players. Okay, so now the players get paid, and these same guys are talking about, oh, the NIL's out of control. Huh. Imagine that. The theory is better than the reality.
What can we do, or is there anything we can do to, like, put the toothpaste back in the tube a little bit?
Okay. You ever heard of a guy named Malcolm X?
I have.
Smitty? Okay, people used to wear his hat for 1 year. It was a fad, but I love Malcolm X. You ever see the movie with Denzel Washington? Fine thespian.
Legendary.
My favorite line of that movie was when Malcolm was going to a college campus and he's walking with a couple of his guys, and a young white girl says, "Oh, Mr. X, oh my God, I want to help, and I don't want to be. What can we do to make it better?" And Malcolm just looks at her and he goes, "Nothing," and he walks off. So to your question, Smitty, nothing. Walk off.
You're right.
I love
how Salam alaikum.
Like,
Salam alaikum.
I asked Steve a real like simple question, like yes or no, and instead of just saying no, I love how he gave like a whole like that's how Jesus does in the Bible. Like Jesus gives you like a whole parable, like to answer your question, like a whole thing.
Yeah, Korean culture. In the Bible though, not the Quran in New York. So here's the thing. I want to break that. I want to make sure we're clear here, real quick. We use the Bible here in America. I don't know, but anyway, I want to be clear here, real fast. Why is this coming out? Because I texted y'all yesterday about it, Smitty, y'all, and I said, "Hey,
Black
drinks out, and then drink comes out."
Last call at Mizzou. So it's going to be happy hour Valley.
It sounds to me like listen. I'm not a drink.
Where were you? God,
I'm not a drink guy, Smitty. I'm not a drink guy, Steve. Me and him really actually don't get along. Not with this guy. We don't get along. But here's the issue.
Don't nobody like you now.
This is loser mentality 101. I post this because I know I can't beat the top teams in this conference, so I'm getting the fuck out, and I'm going to Penn State.
Part of that's true.
Because at Penn State, guess who? I just got beat Ohio State. I got one giant instead of 8 giants. I can chop one down little by little yearly. Over here, I beat fucking Alabama, and the next year Vanderbilt's a power. I beat it. Like I'm telling you,
JB, if you go from James Franklin, who actually did a really good job outside of a couple of things, we know what they are, to Drinkwitz, did you actually upgrade if you're Penn State, in your opinion?
No.
There you go.
I don't know how many people are knocking at that door, though. How many people want to go to Penn State with possible 10 openings in the SEC? Not for firings, but just shuffling.
Still a good job, though. That is still
a good job. And like I said, I think they got to have to take a guy that understands that we just got to get through one of these giants. Because unless you're going to call Michigan one, but they're hit and miss right now. I don't know if Michigan's even in that category as Ohio State. So now if Michigan beats them this year, then
Michigan has a bright young quarterback. I think they got to surround him with better talent outside. Michigan is still in the playoff race, by the way. I don't think they're going to beat Ohio State, but it is at the Big House this year. So none
of these guys have like some crazy winning record versus top 10 opponents, though. None of them. They're all bad. Like the best one is fucking your boy in Alabama, who everyone's he's on the hot seat because he replaces Nick Saban, and he's got the most wins against top 10 teams.
Well,
other than that, they're all shitty.
DeBoer is off the hot seat for now.
Yeah,
no game or two, he's right back on it. That is the
hell yeah, no doubt. But I'm saying he's got I think Smitty and I did a whole. I think he's got the best percentage, I guess, versus top 10 opponents. Nobody else wins.
I have a question. You really think Brian Brom, who I think very highly of, you think he leaves his alma mater?
I'm hearing that, man, because of other reasons, though, Steve. Like there's only so much you can do. So here's the thing. Nowadays, from what I heard yesterday from a very reliable person, you don't coach anymore to win natties.
You don't?
Nope.
What do you coach? What do you do it for?
Just think macro outside the box here. You're a big time program now, right? You're in a conference of a big time program. I either stay at my alma mater, to your point, and play for what? because I'm an alma mater guy. He's not playing for a natty. You know what he's paying for now? What they're playing for now, Smitty? To go coach in the league. They don't give a
job. It's an easier job.
They don't give a fuck about coaching for no natty and 16-team playoff. They're trying to move just like the kids are trying to move every year.
Builder.
I got to get to the league now because of what the landscape has done. Before, Louisville and Braun were a perfect fit. I'll stay here forever. But now, nah, I got to get out of here. I got to go to a place like Florida that has more money, more resources.
I hate to see him at Florida. Oh, God. Go to the league, Brom. Go to the league. I don't need you in my state. Now, here, Coach, JB, I have a question. Them taking out a transfer portal window, where it's just one now, do you think that improves it?
Yes.
Okay.
But here's the problem, and this is coming from the horse's mouth as well. This is what a lot of people don't realize. So nowadays, guys are telling me they walk into the facility as a coach, D1 major coach, and he's never seen more D1 other coaches sitting on their asses in the office all day, every day. Because there's no more recruiting, which used to be our blood life, Smitty, where guys were on the road, hustling, moving around, 20-hour work days. Now we're chilling in the office. Cats walking in the office, and people are like this because they have these bookworm analytical Mike McDaniel types that are bringing all the recruits to you. And now, instead of you going to see them, which you cannot do now because now we just go off the film, now there's no relationship building. There's no building the fence between, am I signing you or not? And to your point, Steve, you got a guy now that's now going, oh shit, I got to get these guys in this one-time portal window. One time to answer this question. It's going to be harder than it was with 3 because here's why. They got to have them on their campus before that deal shuts down. That means they are
locked in.
They already have to have the agent on speed dial. The relationship with the agent's a done deal. Since you cannot go to Alabama to pull the kid anymore and see the kid if he enters the portal, you got to have the kid, Smitty, already locked in when he's in the portal.
Coach, I will say this. Mario Cristobal and his staff, though, I know for a fact they go visit kids, though, on their bye week because it's being reported all the time. And I don't know if that's an antiquated way of doing it.
No, you're talking high school.
High school.
No, right. I'm talking portal.
You're talking portal. Well,
you can't you can't see the portal kid no more.
Yeah, but we have to be realistic, and I've learned this. Many of these agents, they reach out to the schools even before these kids hit the portal. There's already
no. That's exactly what I just said. That's exactly what I'm saying. They got to have that agent ready to put him into school, though. Right. He got to check into Miami by the portal.
But, Coach, you don't think these coaches have a say like, that guy doesn't fit our system. He's too small or he's too slow. He's not big. You don't think the coaches ever have a say like, hey, I know you're paying a lot. We can't use him.
Right. It has to be. You would think so.
Right. I would think that a coach says, that guy, he doesn't fit our system. I need a 3-tech. He's a 0. We don't play a 3-man front.
I know coaches who when it comes to D linemen, they only like guys who 6'5" and better.
Right. And he's 6'2".
Yeah.
He's 6'2". So here's an interesting story, Coach, and I sent you the video. USC is not happy about this capital investment going on in the Big Ten, and there's actually talk of them in Michigan saying, we don't want this deal. We don't want them. And now they're talking about going independent. And I'm like, well, USC, how do you feel now killing off the Pac-12? Huh?
Here's where it's going to get interesting. Ooh. If this happens, if these two teams and it happens.
Good. I hope it happens. I want the anarchy.
Well, what's going to happen is now the NCAA is going to they're going to be reeling to figure out how do we fix this part now. See, they never forward thought any of this shit, and it's now a shit show. Here's what I mean, Smitty. Now Notre Dame stands fast. Why would they leave now and enter a conference now? If those other go independent, then we got an independent situation where we could build a conference in our own independency.
JB, Smitty, I gotta send you this video, Darnell.
TV money on me.
Podcaster, I think it's the network or this channel is called Trojan Blade. Did a really good job of breaking down why USC and Notre Dame do not like this capital investment. Okay, but if you read the comments, they're all SC fans. Shout out to the Trojans. Fight on. 99% of them are like, we hate this conference. What the, get us out of here. Like, they would rather right now be an independent and reform their own conference than do this, because the reality is hitting them. Because even the fans are saying, you know, we thought it'd be fun to go up to Maryland and Rutgers in October. They've done it, and they're like, we'd rather go to Corvallis or Pullman.
Yeah.
Steve,
no one thought
they
about
always
this.
want something. They always want more. I told Smitty this 2 years ago.
No, but they don't want more. They don't want more anymore. They don't want more anymore.
Nah, but all teams do. But what I'm saying, they want more, though. They still want more at the end of the day. They're leaving for a reason. It's always something. Like,
I agree, but I think there's a realization we had it good in the Pac-12. I think even UCLA's thinking, well, UCLA got dragged into this. They kind of did.
Yeah.
But think about it. In a 5-year span, there is no Pac-12, and UCLA is going to play at SoFi Stadium. Is this progress? But all these SC fans who thought it was the greatest thing to go into this new super conference are now figuring out we'd rather have it the old way. Just read the comments in that video, Coach.
I'm just saying they're going to keep wanting more. They want 12 teams. They want 16.
Never enough, homie.
They won 24 teams, and they wanted out of Pac-12. Now they want another conference. It's like, fuck, man. It's never enough. This thing's going to be so diluted, I think.
But Coach, don't you want the anarchy now? There's no fixing it. If you did a super conference with SC, Michigan, Notre Dame, and you add a Miami, I'd be like, you know what? The geography doesn't even matter anymore.
Well, that's
now
just
I'm like, hey,
the problem with that is, Smitty. The thing of that is what I said is with Smitty 3 years ago when he started the show. I think the NCAA will be abolished sooner than later. I think it's still happening. This is the way it's happening. I still think it's going to happen. I think football and the big conferences will leave. I think you'll have the NCAA running like, the mid-majors. I think that the big programs are going to be out of there eventually. It's going to have its own thing. I'm still thinking it. I don't see how it's avoidable. I don't see how the big boys, let's say, what is it, about probably 36 teams in America, if you really break it down now. I don't see how they don't break out and get into this. Like the ACC, those super teams, not every team though, those super teams, Miami, Florida State, Clemson probably. I can see North Carolina, fucking Syracuse, Pitt staying in the NCAA. I can see those shit. I'm telling you, it's going to be geographically aligned. South Carolina will jump in with those with Miami and Florida State.
They're in the SEC. They're not going anywhere.
I'm saying if this thing breaks, the SEC will become a geographical situation where it'll be kind of Georgia, Florida, Bama, LSU, that whole corridor right there. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. I just can't wait to laugh at all of the shit show.
Well, we shall see, man. Before we get to Steve's top 10 games, I do got another topic for you real quick, man. The NCAA has vacated 14 Michigan State wins from the 2022 to 2024 seasons due to the participation of 3 ineligible players. Jonathan Smith now has 0 Big Ten wins in his tenure with the Spartans. Steve Kim, man, I see your facial expression right now. You took a big sigh. What is your thoughts on this?
Hashtag JOM.
Damn.
And just look it up what JOM means. This is a family show. But this is amazing that 3-4 years ago, Mel Tucker, didn't he sign like an $85-90 million extension in his first year? Man, how the mighty have fallen. And then they don't pay him the money. And this is a lesson. And Coach, I know you're gonna wholly support this. Coaches, stop the phoniness, stop the virtue signaling. Do not allow Brenda Tracy near 5 miles from your facility.
I'm glad you said, because I was sure leaning
Get
towards
that hell out of here.
I don't. She's fucking set up. She's a setup. She's like.
Throw the oop.
That motherfucker, that bitch right there, boy.
D-Wade, LeBron, how do you?
But this is where Mel Tucker has to take blame. Because I was doing some stuff on this. When Mel Tucker started taking selfies and their pictures of their Air Jordans, I'm like, Coach,
come on, Mel.
You're the adult here.
Yeah.
I'll say one thing about Mario Cristobal. He would be like, what are we doing? We're not taking pictures of our sneakers. Talk to my players, teach them that's the one thing I do like about him. There's no frivolity. And Mel, you could do better than Brenda Tracy. You make a lot of money. But as R. Kelly said, keep it on the down low. You didn't. And I am very suspicious of everyone that always takes a selfie. Why are you taking a selfie with her? She's there to talk to your players about a supposedly serious. What problem is, Brenda Tracy is a charlatan. She's a fake, a phony, a fraud. And you done got hoodwinked and bamboozled. Was it worth it, Mel? Was it
I don't
worth
know.
it?
Mike Riley did too.
No.
That's it. And her pussy not even that good. But anyway, pussy is undefeated. Anyway, Smitty.
How you know ain't that good?
Anyway, Smitty, let's move
How you know
on.
ain't that good? How you know ain't
Let's
that
move
good?
on amicably.
How you know ain't that good? Huh?
Smitty, don't forget.
But guys, to bring this around, once a game happens, it happens. There's no taking it back. Like, does anyone really think the 2004 national title team is not USC? I don't care what Reggie Bush did. I saw USC. They were unbelievable. One of the 5 best teams of the past century or 25 years. They won. They're the national. There's no such thing as vacating. You win it on the field, you've won it in perpetuity. There's no taking it back. Bottom line.
Green 98. Opposite. Yeah, I saw Brendan Tracy's ass in there, and then I said opposite. I had to go over here to
Coach,
this
is anyone still inviting her to do this thing? Her little grift?
I doubt it.
Any coach that does, you deserve to get fired.
You do.
Because you're that dumb, you're not that smart to keep your job.
Would you say JOM? JOM hashtag?
JOM. You know what that means?
Just 1 minute?
Jerk off motion.
I got one too.
Bailey,
I got an acronym.
I had no idea. I was like, what is JOM? I had no idea.
I got an acronym too. See you next Tuesday. That's what an acronym is for cunt. So make sure you guys keep that in your vocabulary. Make sure you guys use that one. See you next Tuesday. It just means cunt. And by the way, that is what she is. So let's move on, Smitty. We got Steve Kim's top 10 games of the weekend, brought to you by Underdog Fantasy.
And we move on amicably. All right, number 1, big things going on everywhere. Teams are vying for playoff positioning and trying to get off the bubble. A lot of ramifications for the U. I'm just telling you, right off the bat, Oklahoma, Bama. All I can say is this, based on my own interest, roll Tide. But this is a tough matchup. Ty Simpson, in my view right now, he might be my leader for Heisman.
Over Pavia and Mendoza.
Yes.
Before the Mexican. We got a whole Mexican crew, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Henry Ramirez.
Getting good.
So here's the thing
Orale.
that worries me about Bama. They do not run the ball well. Oklahoma, led by the R. Mason Thomas. They can rush the passer. This is going to be a tough game, but if Ty Simpson can come up with a 300-yard, 3-touchdown performance, I think he could be striking the post. Ty Simpson sees the field sideline to sideline as well as any quarterback in college football. Tough game, though. And if Oklahoma wins, Venables has just wrapped up his job. He's safe. Now, Texas against UGA. If Texas wins it, they're probably playoff bound or secure their spot. But if they lose, it's their 3rd loss. I think they're out. Let's see what UGA does at home. Arch Manning has a shot to really steady himself, where I would say, okay, Arch, you've come along, you've developed. UGA's defense is not great, but they're solid. Let's see what Gunnar Stockton does. All that guy does is win. Number 3, this is a game that's big, and I'm sick of Narduzzi. I like Pat Narduzzi. But, Coach, any coach that says any game, well, it doesn't matter if we get 110 put on us. Coach.
I think he had to be fucking around, Steve. He had to.
Pat, can you do it for some personal pride?
Steve, I macroed this yesterday. I think he said it to take a shot at Notre Dame for being independent.
No, I think he's trying to lay the groundwork. I'm with Smitty. I think he's trying to do a rope-a-dope.
Yeah.
I think inside the building he's saying, guys, we're playing Notre Dame on national TV. Pitt's last 3 games are Notre Dame, Georgia Tech, Miami. They win all 3. They might actually sneak into the playoffs. So there's a lot to play. There's a lot to play for here. Have your guys ready, but it's never okay to say, "Well, this game's not." No. They all matter. Come on, no coach should ever say that.
That's how weak this has become.
Iowa versus USC. Iowa's going to give USC fits because that's what they do. They play good defense. I just don't see them having enough offense. And this game is at the Coliseum. Guys, Lincoln Riley, if he wins out, he might be in the playoffs.
He a bad boy. He doing his thing.
I know, Coach, you hate him. I get it. But I don't know how you want that guy to leave. I don't get it. All right, number 5.
Well, they're average. I guess mediocrity is the new excellence. Go ahead.
All right, NC State at Miami, the homecoming of C.J. Beetle Bailey.
Ooh.
Mario. We're rated 15th in the playoff race. We could still sneak into the tournament. We are no longer just playing for the time of possession national championship.
Y'all trash.
I will say it again. Do not establish the run. Establish points. A lot of them. Last game at the Hard Rock. Let's get this done.
Y'all got
win 3, and I think we're in it. Number 6. Tough game here. USF is fighting for a playoff bid, right? They have to play a tough style on the road against Navy. This is tricky. This is tricky. And I'm surprised I'm not hearing Goldish's name not mentioned for some of these big jobs. He's done a hell of a job there up there in Tampa. So that's
is year 3 or 2? Is this 3 for him?
I think it's year 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So USF, Byron Brown, one of the most underrated elite players in college football, having an excellent season for the Bulls. Number 7. All right, BYU only has 1 loss. And only 1 loss in conference. They still have a lot to play for. They got throttled in Lubbock last week. Now they play a TCU team who's quite frankly been a little bit disappointing. Josh Hoover and that offense has not had the year that I thought they would. But BYU is back in Provo. My view is this. If I'm Kalani Sitake, I'm telling my group of Stormin' Mormons, hey, guys, I want the Red Raiders again. Let's keep winning. So still a lot to play for. Then, another game that has ACC implications. Dabo, you got to do me a solid here on Friday night. It would really help the old Kimster if you could beat Louisville. Just saying. Dabo, you have a little bit of pride left. You still have NFL talent. I'm going to be watching this game very intently. Go Tigers. Number 9, another game that has ACC implications. I need some anarchy. UVA visits Duke. Now, Manny, I don't know how you lost to UConn, but that's kind of what you do. UVA had been living on a prayer and an edge like Bon Jovi. They finally won a possession game. Duke has a quarterback that is still highly productive in Darian Mensah, who throws like a genius. I think Duke can win this game in a shootout, and I don't know if Chandler Morris is going to play. He got knocked out. He's had a very good year for the Cavaliers. And finally, number 10, Minnesota. I just don't think they have enough guns, but Oregon's been scuffling, Coach. I don't know what's going on with Oregon, but they are not that dominant team that we saw in the first month of the year. But those are my top 10 games for Week 12. I'll be leaving at 5:30 in the morning on Saturday to head to Football Palooza.
Damn, JB.
It's raining.
Yeah, you better get up early and cook, Jay said. You better fuck down. Now, you got to get up early. You know, 5:30? That means you got to listen. So, Shaun already there. He going to be up smoking cigarettes and drinking already. Steve's going to be there by 6:30. So, you got to get up early. Make a breakfast burrito, TV's on.
I'm always up, but I got shit to do. I got to go shopping. I got all kinds of shit. I've been shopping all day. I got all kinds of shit to do. I don't know what I'm going to cook yet. It's raining, so it's like it's fucks up my
simple, bro. Why you
fucks up my mood. Fucks up my mood to smoking.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Fix some spaghetti and some chicken wings or something like that.
Yeah, Steve don't care. Like
I don't care either. Like, you know what? Make some of your famous chicken fried rice.
Keep it Asian. I like
well,
it.
Steve would like that. Steve would like little
by the
oyster
way, my drink of choice. My drink of choice last week is what I call the Fansville.
Oh.
Fansville is vodka with Dr. Pepper.
I've never Smitty, I don't know if I've ever heard of it, and he was killing them.
He was destroying them. Good. And then JB was drinking fucking the pickleback shot, him and Ruben.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I got the Fansville. I got the Fansville. You know, Fansville's good.
Give me some Jameson and some ginger ale, and I'm good to go.
Yeah. But anyway,
Jameson Day. Not Jameson Day. Jameson Day.
I'm just saying, Fansville, it was interesting. I thought Ruben told Steve he wanted to add vanilla ice cream on top. It was a root beer float.
I mean, you had a pickleback.
I'll try that. Buy some vanilla ice cream when you go to Vaughn's. I'll
root
try
beer
that.
float down there sound fire. Now that I think about it, Steve.
Vodka, Dr. Pepper with the vanilla.
Now that might hit.
Now hold on. We may have to trademark this. We may have to.
Because it would be because the vodka. I bet you use the vanilla vodka. Go full. Yeah, go full gay, huh, Smitty?
I just drink the Kimster.
Huh?
The Kimster.
We go full gay. But anyway, Steve, bonsai.
I'll probably get to your house around 10 o'clock. Probably leave around 7.
Hey, Smitty, are you getting a little worried? And I've been pretty vocal about this on Twitter. Are you losing confidence that Boots Ennis against Virgil Ortiz is going to happen next?
I am.
Why? What's going on now?
The energy has just shifted completely from that beautiful post fight.
Shut up.
Face off.
Really?
Yeah.
That's by design, dog. That's to get the viewers to pay more money. No.
No. We get that, but we want that next. I don't want it. Look, Errol Spence to be called out by Virgil Ortiz and his team. Errol has not won a fight since 2022. He has not.
And that's
fought
my guy.
since,
Like, I'm a Spence guy, but like it's been a long time. Like,
he has not fought since 2023, July 29th of that year, Coach. We watched that fight at your place.
I was there.
Think about it.
You
So you're saying after Virgil Ortiz says, Boots, come here. Well, why then? I mean, I have a new nickname for Ortiz.
What?
Since he's circling over the carcass of Errol Spence, he's now Vulture Ortiz. My God.
Well, since we're talking boxing real quick, Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul, is that for real?
Yeah, and again, #JOM. What are we doing?
Do you think Joshua's going to actually fight, or is it going to be like more of an exhibition?
If that fight is even competitive, I think there's going to raise a lot of questions about, and I don't want to get sued. I don't want to get sued by Jake Paul. He's saying anyone that I'm just going to say I will look at that with a slanted side eye.
Hold on, Jake is suing folks now for saying that it's not.
If you insinuate or you make accusations like he did with Piers Morgan that his fights are not real, he will take legal action. Yes,
he said it, Smitty.
And there's like actual ground, like
I don't know. I mean, geez,
I'll say this.
Yeah, he has no shot. By the way,
if the fight is close, then Joshua, I'm done with him.
Yes,
but in the event that Jake Paul somehow gets a clean shot off and knocks the motherfucker down, then God leave. We're not gonna hear the end of it. Like, Jake's gonna continue to.
Smitty, think about this. So you mean Anthony Joshua is going to fight Jake Paul before he ever stepped in the ring with Tyson Fury?
Crazy.
Or Deontay Wilder?
Or Wilder, or like.
I mean, what are we? That's why boxing should not be taken overly serious at this moment in time.
There's like 5 serious fighters left, and that's it.
There's Terrence.
Yep.
Usyk.
Yep.
Inoue.
Yep.
Bam Rodriguez.
Yep. Mexican Monster.
David Benavidez, I like.
Yeah.
And there's some young guys that I like Shushu Carrington, Abdullah Mason, Emiliano Vargas, who I'm doing a story on. It's going to be on snack.com. I think he's highly marketable, very, very talented. But I'm just looking at this game, and I'm like, what is going on? It's hard to take it seriously, Smitty.
Yeah, it pisses me off because they're so talented. I would say that, but it just like it doesn't mean the same to them. So I don't know.
Oh, and by the way, Errol Spence, he's going to be working with Roy Jones. Remember what I said Saturday? Just keep that in mind.
I like Spence. I want Spence to bounce back, but I don't know. I'm scared.
We got one more thing before you leave for Henry Ramirez.
Orale.
Good friend of mine. Theo Von's a great dude, man. But what are you doing, Theo, with this guy?
What happened?
What happened?
Take a look.
Hey, ain't no big deal.
Type shit, BLM.
You ain't tell what's up, man.
Those are one. How about this?
Now he's funny. That's the cat that does the Sunday conversations with your boy. Right. He sits on the side. He just I fuck with him. He's funny.
Do you know who that was, Steve?
No, who was that?
Pavia.
Oh, well, isn't he dating the mother?
Yeah. Well, they're not dating. They smashing allegedly. But yeah.
They what?
Huh?
What are they doing?
Hanging out.
Watching.
So hold on a second, Steve, real quick.
Netflix.
Let me clarify this generation for you, real lump sum, real quick. Back in our day, when Smitty wasn't even thought of, if you tried to holler at my mom, we fought. I was gonna beat your ass, whoop-de-whoop, defend my mom, regardless, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, these pussies give their mama away and then hang out with the motherfucker they let fuck his mama in restaurant.
Maybe that's part of a larger NIL deal.
Make it make sense.
His mama is attractive. But I'll say this. You're right, JB, 100%. That is weird. Like, we fight for our mamas. Like, mama jokes.
All
like,
for
we didn't
clicks.
play about that shit.
All for clicks.
They like it. It's weird. I don't know.
But you said you defended your generation the other day.
Who?
You said you're smart and work less.
And everything.
That's not my generation, Steve. Why keep Diego Pavia is not my generation.
Right. That's what I know about Smitty. You don't defend everything.
Damn near.
And you damn near 50. So
damn near.
50-year-old.
I hate that you bring that up. But anyway.
Hey, Steve, if JB pisses you off or whatever and he's talking shit, the one thing you have over him is keep reminding him that he's about to turn 50. For whatever reason, that's the one thing that's like screwing with him. He's so pissed off he's turning 50 in a couple months.
I don't know why, though, because
damn near not going to do a Super Bowl party or a birthday party.
In my view, turning 50, I don't like. I'm over 50, but I've always said, men age like wine. Most women age like milk. Maintenance is important.
Yeah. Black women don't really crack though. Black women they age like fine wine too though.
Nah, they just get fat as fuck. But anyway,
not the ones that stay in shape. Not
the ones that stay. I know some fine ass black women who's 65 years old.
Hey, I used to fuck the financial aid advisor, man, over at the JUCO I was at, and she was like 55, sister, and she ran financial aid. It probably wasn't appropriate professionally, but she got my financial aid for all my kids. She got financial aid done, but she had ass like a motherfucker. But anyway, I thought we were at a commercial break. Take a commercial break.
Before I get it, when is Sean King coming in?
Today.
Around noon.
And it is. I know he's going to piss me off during the Miami NC State game. I know he's going to say things about Cristobal. I just know it. But that's okay. It's okay. We're going to be all right.
Well, Steve, Sean, I should be seeing you Saturday if all goes well.
Yeah, I'll see you at about 4 p.m. I know you get there around 4. Black people time. I get it. I'll see you around 4 or 5. You'll probably catch the late game.
It's BPS or it's CP time.
Nah, call it black people. We don't do that other shit no more. That shit racist now. It's BPS.
CPS?
Did I just hear a fire alarm?
I'm going to fight you, Jason. All right, y'all, man. Thank you,
I'll see
Steve.
you Saturday.
Thank you. Let's go to commercial break, man. JB gonna hold it down, and then
what?
I gotta jump real quick before
I'm gonna what?
Huh?
I'm gonna what?
Let's do a quick commercial break. JB gonna hold it down. I'm gonna go. I gotta go do something real quick. If all goes well, though, I'll probably hop on like in a car. On my phone.
Hold on. Oh, so this is your way, like this is your get out, like so you're gonna finagle your way out and throw it on me like this.
What you mean?
So we have net. We didn't know. I didn't know you were leaving.
Oh, you didn't read the text I told you earlier this week?
If you go back before the 1,000 texts goes through that thing, so I'd have to go back earlier this week, and that's a lot of work for me.
But like when I said it in that moment, you responded in that moment. You don't remember like conversation?
No, Bailey said you said it yesterday on the show, but that was a long time ago too. Because I've done like 7 shows since then.
But Bailey remember it though, so that means I said it.
Bailey's produced like 12 shows.
But he still remembers it though.
Yeah, I don't. I got to do other shit. I got to go to Costco, airport.
Yeah, I gotta go do this thing at I can't tell you where I'm going because I got too many fans and haters out here. But I'm doing something with Red Bull, and they're gonna pay me more money in a 6-hour span than I'm making like a month doing some other things that I do. So I got to go do this for us. But
not for us.
But when I get in the car, though, if
ain't fucking Keenan Pell or whatever. It ain't Keenan Pell or whatever. This ain't his show. I mean, I don't know us. I don't know who us is. You send me check? You send me Venmo?
I mean, if everything goes well. I'm trying to work with them so I can bring them onto our show as a sponsor. So
that's BPS, because that we know that's not happening, and we know that you're using that to make me feel good now. We know you haven't even one time mentioned the fact that, hey, would you come over to this other show I'm on? Like, we know you haven't done that at all. So it's damn near worse than Pavia giving his mom away to get fucked on. So anyway, I'll take a break, man. We'll see Smitty tomorrow, Free Game Friday. I'll be back for the next hour by myself. I can't watch this.
You can't even watch it. I feel like I'm like,
nah, this ain't football, homie. I don't want to hear it. Like, I'm tired of hearing about this bullshit. Like, number one, NCAA, you're a fucking mockery. You're a fucking joke.
why do you even want to wear that though? That's weird.
For allowing this to even be out there. Your coaching staff's a joke for allowing it. And I'm talking to all you guys, because Florida, you guys are the worst. The whole D-line looks like this. University of Florida's whole D-line, Smitty, looks like this.
I can't speak on that.
This shit right here is a fucking mockery, homie. This ain't football. And I'm glad Kirk Herbstreit called that shit out live. He said, what in the hell are you wearing? He said it live in the fucking during this broadcast. And I'm shout out to Kirk for calling this shit out. Because this ain't football, Smitty. And we've had guys like Tony Casillas, who's on our show, legendary cowboy. And guys blast this shit out. Like, you can call me old school, you can call me whatever, but this is not football. This is fucking gay. It's fucking unbelievable. And I'm gonna be honest. So can I hit you in the knee? Can I hit you in your knee on defense? I'm asking a serious question, because now that you change my target zone on defense as a player, can I now? I can't hit you in that fucking quad right there with my helmet. Hold on though, because I'm telling my players, I want you to hit this motherfucker straight in his motherfucking quad, homie, with your goddamn face mask.
Put a frog in there.
You'll never kick again, motherfuckers. All you Oklahoma fucking fanboys that DM me, is fucking bitch-ass gays, all you fucks that DM me, guess what? Hell no, I wouldn't have allowed it. Number one. Number two, what would I have done against it, to your question? I would have sent Jermaine Johnson on the side and took a 15-yard penalty out of the fucking helmet right in his motherfucking kneecap. That's what I would have did. And he would have never kicked again. He could make 50. Hey, Smitty, this is the DMs I got. He could make, as long as he makes those 50-yard field goals, he could wear a G-string.
JB, that would have been his last kick, JB.
Huh?
That would have been his last kick.
His last motherfucking kick. He would have made no more 50-yard field goal. I promise you that, homie. Smitty, I would have brought two cats off the edge like we talked. Look at that shit. Oh, that's fucking gay shit. Homie, I'm so tired of these fucking gays playing football in my sport. What's your thoughts on this right here?
Is this real? This Photoshop.
No, it's real.
That's real.
This is real. Why don't y'all wear knee pad stuff no more, Shell? Is it just college, or like y'all don't? None of y'all cover y'all knees no more. It's weird.
Why are you looking very disturbed, Sheldon? Just for the audio listeners, you're looking very like you're kind of like dumbfounded with the face. What's going on here?
I'm confused. I don't know why.
I've been confused for a while. Yeah.
I don't know if those are football fans.
People have been asking me a very common, simple question, Sheldon. They've been asking me, Coach JB, what would you do if your player walked out like that? It's very simple. I would choke fuck him. It's real simple. He's not going out there, A, number one. B, I don't know where the referees have allowed this to occur at the NCAA level. That's number two.
That's the main thing.
And I don't understand how the coaches staff has allowed this to continue to happen. There's a lot of things going on here. What is this? What are we doing? Like, this is ridiculous. And I'm glad Kirk Herbstreit called him out, because he called this game, Shell. He said, what the hell are we wearing? And I'm glad Kirk heard. Now, listen, you can talk about all the old school heads that have come out and forward and said, we're old school. We're on the fucking porch yelling at the clouds, whatever you want to say.
Mm-hmm.
This is still football last time I checked. I don't understand why this is getting a pass just because he makes 53-yard field goal. That's the DMs I'm getting. As long as he makes field goal, he can wear booty shorts.
JB, did you say
shut the fuck?
Did you say you would tell the other team like to put their helmet into his quad?
Yes, I would tell Shell. I said, hey, dog, I want you to fucking put your helmet right on that motherfucker's quad right there. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm going to take the 15-yarder, and that's on you. That's a fucking you problem, homie. Are we playing flag football? Like, I can't hit this guy in the legs now and tackle him? Is that a real thing? Because this motherfucker is unprotected, right?
You look comfortable, don't he, JB?
Huh?
You look comfortable, don't he?
Yeah, like he's just like, fuck it. I would be embarrassed as if I'm Venables today and this fucking guy walks out on my football team wearing my uniform on a major stage against Tennessee. They're playing Tennessee, Sheldon. They're playing fucking Tennessee in front of 110,000 people. Like, you kidding me?
Oh man, yeah, that's crazy. Like, there's no excuse for this. I guess like in the league, you get fined for this. So like, you can't show any skin in the league. So I know in college I would show my cash.
I hope they keep it, man. Because I don't know if you've watched Florida Gators. Their whole defensive line is like this too.
No chance.
No, real shit. Their whole D-line looks like this. Real shit. I don't know if Bailey can find it, but their whole D-line looks like this.
I can't speak on the Florida Gators D-line because I got connections, but I do.
People have been sending me videos and pictures, dog, of Florida, and I actually watched them play when they played Miami and shit with Steve Kemp. Dog, the whole Florida D-line was like this. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, we are back in the building for the final hour. I'm rocking solo dolo. So pound that like, subscribe. Go on over to CoachABStore.com. Get you some Make Me a Sandwich t-shirts. And I'm in the mix of making some quarters coverage t-shirts as well. Stay tuned for those on CoachABStore.com. Real quick, man. Shout out to the fuck is that? Shout out to SMU, man. Shout out to SMU, man. The whole staff sent me 1,000 letters for clinicking their staff. So I got a shit ton of mail here I haven't even opened. I feel like I'm getting recruited again, man. Shout out to SMU, man, for sending me all these. I haven't opened them yet. No disrespect. Haven't had time. But shout out, man. Classy organization. This is what I used to do every time a coach came in. I had a guy just do this to every high school and college coach for thanking them come by the office. But Coach AB, I appreciate you taking the time to speak with our staff. Thank you for keeping it real. You spoke a lot of truths from a perspective that resonated with our staff and team. If I can ever be a help to you, please don't hesitate to ask. Coach Lash. Hey, man, shout out to all you guys. Shout out to everybody, man. SMU, class act. Appreciate you guys. No, I will not coach again. So, for anybody in the chat. Just throwing that out there right out the gate. But shout out to SMU for allowing that. Hey, man, pound that like. We got a lot going on here in the world of sports. And I want to dive into something particularly first. And I want to show this particular thing. Michael Penix Jr. has gone a little bit viral. And he's also got a couple coaches and former players kind of upset about this whole situation, and I want to get your guys' take on whose side you're on. If we got a video, take a listen to what Michael Penix Jr. had to say about the Falcons coaching staff.
I know you lean on your faith, but like, who do you lean on to like help you? Like we haven't played quarterbacks. Would you lean on like a former quarterback or your coaches to kind of just help you kind of assess things and good and bad?
You saying like as far as on the field?
Yeah, both.
Stuff?
Like, that help you mentally and physically.
Oh, no. Like mentally, I like my fiance. She's always there for me. So I know whenever I get home, it doesn't matter how I played. She's always gonna be there for me. She's gonna have a smile on her face and give me a hug and make me feel good no matter what. But as far as like physically the on the field stuff, it's not nobody that I'll talk to like as far as another quarterback or anything like that. You know, I do have people reach out to me. I do have quarterback coaches though back at home that reach out to me as well. You know, tell me, hey, like you need to clean this up, clean that up. You know, and everything will be good. So those guys help me as far as that too. So I can shout out them.
Sound like Caleb Williams. I don't know if there's a new name to come up with this cat, but it sounded like Caleb Williams exactly at the podium. I don't know what's happened to the men that played the position, and I don't know what's happened to us. I really don't. There's a estrogen takeover. Something happened. The motherfucker Klaus seeded us and it got into our man DNA or something. And now we got estrogen running through our veins. Low T. We got a bunch of low T ass men out here, boy. I'll tell you straight out. There's no way in the fucking world that you can come out here and tell me that an NFL quarterback goes and refers to his high school 7-on-7 coach over a NFL coach. We have a fucking problem, Houston. Yeah, we got a real problem. What has happened? Like, the shit blows my fucking mind, dog. I really don't know what's happened here with these motherfuckers, but this shit sounds so soft. I don't get it. It sounds so fucking soft to me. Like, I can't even begin to fathom what has happened to quarterbacks. Not only quarterbacks, just period. Like, I just don't understand what's happened. Why this guy would even. To me, it's an embarrassment for the coaching staff of the Atlanta Falcons. Like, quarterback is the most undercoached position in football or sports, probably sports, but football for sure. And he just showed you that. He literally just told the world that we're undercoached. We probably hire a guy in the NFL that never played the position because he's our boy. See, a lot of coaches hire their boys and they don't even they never play quarterback. They never really coached it. They're just out there because apparently the quarterback's already supposed to be ready at the NFL level, but they're not. You're seeing it at the all-time high, as I've been saying for the last 3 or 4 years, but it's not because mechanics and mechanics while you're under the fucking gun, meaning I'm in the pocket and I got people at my feet throwing them around, other shit. And I'm doing those. Do we do those drills? See, you can't coach that if you never played that. You don't even know what to do for a guy in the pocket in distress. So if we're not coaching it up, how the fuck can I get better? Anybody can say throw 7-on-7. You never had to play the position. Can I get my fucking feet right? Because I used to throw fucking, what do you call it? Sand beanbags. I'll throw fucking beanbags at them all day long. Move your fucking feet in the pocket. Get your feet hot potato. Getting rid of the football. Other things that these regular coaches, we got tight end guys coaching quarterbacks in the NFL. He literally just told everybody that my staff isn't getting me better. And I got to go outside to who coached me when I was young. That's a fucking direct slap in the face for the Atlanta Falcon coaching staff. I'm just going to tell you right now. Because this position is tough enough with help. A little less if I'm not getting it from my own staff in Atlanta. I got to go get my high school coach to tell me what to do. Now we got a fucking problem, Houston. And unfortunately, that's the name of the game. But the soft fucking voice is what startles me. Quarterback position. My fiance is my mental health advocate. Fuck, man. This shit's unbelievable. I don't know. I don't know where to go with that shit. I really don't. It's fucking sad to see it. Really is. But it is what it is, man. That's the world we're in. Brian Daboll, man, I like the guy. Apparently, he got fired. He was sitting outside the facility on a sidewalk. And now Brian Daboll spotted for the first time wearing a Penn State Nittany Lion hoodie. So obviously the question is, does he fit college football? Is he going to be considered for the Penn State job? I don't think so. I don't think he would last a day in college football. When college football guys are trying to get out of the position and trying to get into the NFL, Daboll definitely not trying to go to college. There's just no way. I think Drink's already got that job locked up in Eli Drinkwitz at Missouri. I think he's going to be Penn State's next head coach, like I said. I think Daboll just wearing that because to wear it. Like, there ain't shit else. So he'll be an NFL coordinator at minimum. He'll be an NFL coordinator minimum. I don't see him going to college. That's my personal take on it. Could he? I don't know. I mean, he can do anything, I guess. But I don't think so. That's just me. Bleacher Report names Lamar Jackson the most overrated NFL quarterback. Really? I know. Bleacher Report. Now listen, Bailey, I don't know if this is what this is correlated to or not. Is this PFF too? Is this that bullshit rating system that PFF? Do they use PFF at all? So Bleacher Report just has their own deal. Lamar Jackson, the most overrated NFL quarterback. Listen, I don't know if he's the most overrated. I think Dak Prescott is, personally. If I had to judge, and right off the top of the head, I would say Dak is because of the money. And I think both of them have had ridiculous rosters where they both should have won a Super Bowl by now. But he may just be one of today's most overrated active QBs, but also all time. His two-time MVP status is borderline fraudulent. His credentials don't measure up to other legends who won. That's what Bleacher Report has said. Would love to get Smitty's take on it, but unfortunately he's not around and shit, and he's not here. So, of course, he would get out, right when we want to talk about Lamar. So it's funny. But it's weird that.
What was that, homie?
So wait, you pop in all of a sudden when Lamar's being talked about?
Something told me I was driving, trying to go get this money for us, and something told me that you was over here talking shit. So a buddy said, "You know what, Darnell? Hop back in here real quick and see what's going on." And what do you know? Lamar Jackson's a fraud? His MVP wasn't real? Who said that? Who said that?
Bleacher Report.
Do you run Bleacher Report? Are those your guys?
I don't even know who Bleacher Report is. They didn't tag us, so I don't fuck with them.
Well, I definitely don't fuck with them now.
But I fuck with them now.
A hater.
I fuck with them now, though.
What?
Huh?
You just said you don't fuck with them, and then 2 seconds later you fuck with them. You're fugazi.
I fuck with them now, though. I fuck with them now.
Top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
I fuck with them now.
They won the last 3 games. They're about to go on a run, and the Ravens are going to make the playoffs and win the division. I told you this. Me and Weddle told you this when they were 1 in fucking 5, but you didn't want to listen. But keep watching greatness.
So, what is your take on this? Keep me out of it. What is your take on Bleacher Report, who's really big, right? They're really big. What is your take on this?
What exactly? Read it again. So
I'll read it to you. Why I want Bailey to get this in. I just texted you, Bailey. Basically, Bleacher Report names Lamar Jackson the most overrated NFL quarterback. Before you jumped in, and I did not know you were jumping in because we do a real show unscripted. I said I don't agree. I wouldn't put him as the most overrated. I would put Dak Prescott as the most overrated based on the amount of money and the loaded roster that he's had. But I did say that Lamar has had a great roster, and both of those guys should have Super Bowl championships, in my opinion, based on the roster and the conferences in the last few years. Now that that's changed, especially in Baltimore, there's no real excuse why they don't win that division. But it seems like they're going to have to, I guess, outlast Pittsburgh, I guess, is what the best word I could use term. Because listen, the Bengals are shitty. We know what's going on there. Cleveland's a joke. So basically, it's a 2-horse race here, and the Ravens are having to come from behind to do it. So I think they still can do it, but I still think that Pittsburgh wins it at the end. But here's the issue. Overrated, I don't know. It's very, very it's a hard thing for me to judge because overrated in today's quarterback, Smitty, what I said is the most ridiculously bad era of quarterback. I don't know if he's overrated. There's a lot of guys I can probably put ahead of him overrated-wise. But basically, Smitty, you there still? Smitty froze up?
Yeah.
Baylor? Oh. Basically, it said, he may just be one of today's most overrated active quarterbacks, but also of all time. His 2-time MVP status is borderline fraudulent. His credentials don't measure up to other legends who've won. That's what Bleacher Report said by quote unquote. Your response?
Homie, I'm gonna be real with you. It sounds like that sounds personal to me. I don't understand how a guy can be overrated. You don't just win MVP just to win it, number one. Number two, the guy, since he became a starter, has been one of the most winningest quarterbacks in the NFL. I understand he has won
regular season. Yeah.
That matters. So he's, again, one of the most winningest quarterbacks in the NFL. He has to win the big one. We all know that. That's the one hiccup, one flaw on his resume. He needs a Super Bowl ring. He gets one ring, there's nothing else to talk about. So, again, he's aware of that. We're all aware of that. But that doesn't take away from all the accomplishments and accolades that he's had since he's been in the league. Like he's literally changed the face of the game. You listen to other NFL players talk about how difficult it is to play against them, to prepare against them. And, every year when you do the top 100 players of the NFL, that's players thing that the players rank. So to me, the best judgment is what how your peers view you. And the peers view him as the top guy year in and year out. So I just don't get it, man. Like, he's not perfect. I understand that. There's no perfect quarterback. He has to win. But if you're going to throw Lamar Jackson name in there, then, okay, you have to throw Josh Allen name in there then, too, then. You have to. And again, I disagree with it. Let me be very clear. But I'm saying if you're a Bleacher Report and you're saying that this guy's overrated, then you have to say Josh Allen's overrated then. And if you're going to use that same criteria, because neither one of them has won. They're both MVPs, have both won a lot of regular season games, but have not gotten over the hump. So all I'm saying is be consistent on whatever your criteria is going to be. Keep that same energy. But to me, this is bullshit. It sounds personal. It sounds like somebody who maybe wanted to get like an interview or something done with Lamar, and Lamar might have dissed them, and now they're pissed off, so they want to put out this bullshit story.
Smitty, I think if I just was going down the list, I think Jalen Hurts is more overrated, but he got a Super Bowl, right? So they're going to say he's not. I think Justin Herbert's more overrated. He hasn't won a playoff game yet, and I don't know why people aren't on Justin Herbert's bumper more than this. He hasn't won a playoff game. There is a lot of guys, in my opinion, that are more overrated. So the overrated thing.
And you're talking about just current guys. You ain't even talking about the all times. You're just talking about current guys. So, like,
yeah,
come on. This is the problem with media, JB. This is the problem with media now. They give anybody a fucking mic. They give anybody a fucking pencil and pen to go out here and say whatever they want to say. And the platform they work for validates it. Oh, it's Bleacher Report. Oh, it's Fox. It's ESPN. How these motherfuckers ain't never played the game, don't know nothing about it, ain't coached it, ain't did nothing. They just want to make headlines. And that's what they're doing. So congratulations on whoever wrote this. You made a headline. But
here's the issue. There's also guys that are underrated that people would never, they call you crazy. Like Troy Aikman's the most underrated quarterback ever. but they're going to say I'm crazy. There's underrated guys too that people don't realize how great they were. Oh, they had it's funny that I hear the same talk about overrated with Troy Aikman, but then Jalen Hurts is underrated. It's actually an oxymoron. They both had loaded rosters and loaded running back games and O-line and defense. You can talk all that shit, but if I look, my eyes worked, homie. My eyes worked. Troy Aikman and Jalen Hurts aren't even in the same fucking galaxy. Trail. Little chubby cheek motherfucker.
Who's the better leader?
Aikman, did you ever see him on the sideline ripping their motherfucking ass? You think A.J. Brown would have been doing that shit on Troy Aikman's team, homie? You think that shit on that? By the way, do you think Michael Irvin, Smitty, hold on. Do you think Michael Irvin would allow A.J. Brown to even do what he's doing, homie? As the other wideout? That's the better question. That's the actual better question.
Shit. Nah, because, like, the thing about Mike, and Mike can tell you this, even if Mike's, like, not getting a lot of like balls one game or whatever, he's never going to come out and say anything bad about his quarterback, because he'll tell you, in his opinion, he think it makes no sense for a wideout to publicly bash or make hits at bash whatever your QB when they determine how many times you touch it. So Mike is complete opposite. If he ain't getting the ball, he's over there talking to Troy. Hey Troy, what can I do better to make your job easier? What can I do to make sure? What can I do to be more open? Like, he flips it because Mike was smart about it. So now Mike was a leader too. Best believe that. When in that locker room, he was an energy guy. So hell no, he would have been checked AJ 100%. But again, two things can be true. AJ has every right to be pissed off, but I don't think the way he's going about it is the right way.
Yeah, Bailey, this right here you have in already. What I just put in the chat. We got a little bit of breaking news, Smitty, while you're driving. The University of Baylor athletic director, Mac Rhodes, is taking a leave of absence. And I've just seen that there's an update on that, and I believe he has resigned immediately. So I'm seeing two different things. He either is off the scope of the athletic department completely for a leave of absence, or he literally just resigned. One of the two, but probably it's going to lead to that. Apparently, Bailey has some update, I think. Apparently, Smitty, 6 days after initial reports came out regarding two different altercations, a new set of allegations were presented on November 10th, which was 2 days ago, leading to this decision, and Rhodes has stepped down from his college football playoff chair as well. Smitty, I don't know what's happening. I'm hearing that he's had a bunch of different things on campus with on-campus folks and just different shit's going on, and I guess it's just getting to the beginning of this whole thing. But it makes sense because Baylor, I have sent players there, had a horrible, horrible run when it came to the R word and assault with females on campus under Art Briles. And then he gets a high school job. As funny as that sounds. But anyway, this is going on right now, and Baylor's AD seems to be out.
It sounds like whatever like the situation is, he's just trying to get ahead of it per se, and step down before they just quote unquote fire him. I'm sure the stories are going to be coming out here. I'm sure in the coming days of the more of the specifics of what's really going on. But you're right. I feel like over the years, there's always been something with Baylor. It's always been something with Baylor. Even when I go back when I was in high school and just looking at certain stories, as you mentioned, sexual assault cases, things of that nature. So I'll be interested to hear the specifics. It's never a good look when a guy just steps down in the middle of a football season too. So that's crazy.
Yeah, it's interesting to say the least.
And shout out to my guy Tyree Holder, man, Coach Tyree Holder. He's watching right now from Gardner Webb. I'm sorry, quick shout out.
Your guy Pete Limbo coached last night.
Who beat Buffalo last night?
I don't know. Buffalo played somebody. I don't know who. I don't even know. I can't. It's hard for me to watch a football game on a Tuesday or Wednesday, so I don't really catch too many of those games. There would have to be 0 AEs and zero.
Those be some greatest games.
Yeah, your service is so bad. What'd you say?
Those would be some of the best games.
Yeah, your service is horrific. Smitty, where you headed to? Give me the address.
I'll text it to you. I don't want to say it publicly because, like, I don't want people pulling up. It's kind of like a private situation, and I can't really tell y'all much. We're shooting something with Red Bull with some athletes that's going to drop, like, I guess in December. The content will start coming out, and I am the host of it. That's pretty much it. That's all I can tell you.
Huh. Interesting. You're the host, like MC?
In essence, you know, I'm the guy who's going to be, you know, getting them in and out of the different things that they'll be doing today and keeping the energy high and, yeah, kind of being like the MC, so to speak.
Huh. Smitty, I want to get your take on something. Real quick. Chandler Parsons, who lives down there in Scottsdale, I've hung out with a few times. He basically has been discussing a little NBA. He's talking about the NBA All-Star Game and the new way that the format and all this shit's about to be going down here in the NBA and the All-Star Game and all this shit. Apparently, All-Star Game, is it in LA?
Yes, sir.
Makes sense. I mean, fuck. There'll be a shit ton of fucking Karens out there for this.
I'm putting together a big-time event, too, that week, so I'll keep you posted once everything's solidified.
Take a listen to this video real quick.
All-Star Weekend to watch Josh Giddey play basketball.
I bet one is.
They want to see. Kids aren't going to All-Star Weekend to watch Josh Giddey play basketball.
I bet one is.
They want to see the best.
I bet one kid is. It's in LA. That's the closest stop to Australia. I guarantee you one kid's there for Giddey. Facts.
That's crazy. I am just saying. I think people want to see stars. People want to see guys that you have jerseys on, not a player from Australia that you don't know much about. You're crazy, Michelle.
I'm sorry. I have to play devil's advocate.
Oh my God.
Chandler, some hot tea, some rest.
Smitty, you know what's going on here?
I don't know the full-blown format, but I do know they're doing a USA versus the world. So they're going to do like the foreigners versus the USA players and compete that way. They do have the rules and format out there if you guys want to pull that up and we can read it on screen. But I do know, it's world versus USA. So, you know, they kind of hinted at this last year about doing that and kind of, you know, trying to make this thing more competitive and more interesting. And I do think from a competitive standpoint, at least I hope that since you're representing, like, you know, a country now, whatever, that just your natural pride would kick in as a pro athlete and you would want to go out there and perform better. But we'll see. Every year, you know, they've been trying to just switch things up and do something to make it more competitive. But at the end of the day, man, you can't force the players to want to play. Like at the end of the day, the players got to want to compete. The players it has to be a want. And, you know, you can do all these different tricks and trades and switch this and change that. But at the end of the day, the players are the players. So, I mean.
Why do you think Michelle said that, though?
We'll see.
What did Michelle say about
I didn't hear it all the way.
She was like, Chandler was like, there ain't no kids going to watch him play in the All-Star game in LA. And she said, well, I know at least one kid I know is going to go see him play. Apparently, Giddey's the one, you know, that had a little controversy.
He was dating that young girl.
Yeah. Michelle Beadle. That's who's going at it with Stephen A, no?
Yeah.
That's who's going with Stephen A?
That's her. I will say this real quick, but before it leaves my mind, Jason, you know that I can't remember the name. Maybe you can remember it. But the hockey did like a little world tournament, whatever, that was very, 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 very successful earlier this year. So I bet you the NBA saw that, and they're trying to like see if they can steal some of that juice and do their own version of it.
Yeah, the problem is Canada is always been international though. Like it's a Canadian thing. Like the Russia's always been good, and Finland and fucking all these other teams. Like basketball is kind of fairly new at all the outside of America stuff. So like, I mean, as far as like overall, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it's the same. I don't think you're going to get the same result as a hockey game where it's physical and you're playing an all-star game as a fucking full-fledged, real, like, meaningful game. That shit was a meaningful fucking game, by the way, like, to them, because it means so much in those other countries, hockey. I don't know if basketball is going to be the same. Like, I don't know. I mean, but to me, Smitty, this whole NBA all-star thing, like, they keep throwing shit at the wall, seeing if it sticks. Right. That's the issue I have. Like, there's a reason why you keep moving the needle and changing every single fucking year, because your players are allowed to have you've been giving them so many inches on the leash, Smitty, over the last so many years with load management, and it's okay. We'll still pay you more money. You don't have to play. You thought the All-Star game was going to be fucking competitive? They're trying to get out on another vacation during that week. Right. So, like, the players literally, I've been told literally by NBA guys I know saying, dog, we hope we're not voted in.
Right. So they can turn up, party, rest, do whatever. It's a shame. Did you see Matt Barnes? He posted like a 20-page video. I don't know what's going on with that, but Marcellus is kind of like, and Marcellus and him are cool. So Marcellus is doing a video like, who should I talk about? So there's two things real quick. Pat McAfee basically addressed everybody out there basically yesterday and said, fuck you. If you don't like what I did with Trump, blah, 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 fuck you. And I love that part of it. So shout out to Pat. And then Marcellus was like, you know, what does he call his things? Like hydration situation or whatever? Yeah.
So Marcellus like, what do you want to see on the next hydration situation? Pat McAfee fucking over saying fuck you? Or do you want to see the Matt Barnes extortion? Do you know anything that's going on with that?
I mean, I did watch all the slides because I was just interested. Basically, Matt Barnes was saying that, you know, while he was in his last relationship, he had some shorty DM'd him on Instagram. He entertained it. Had some, you know, went back and forth with her, have some conversations. Things got a little raunchy within the DMs, but he never actually met up with her in person. Never seen her in person. It's all like DMs and conversations. So time passes, whatever. He ends up finding out that him and like his girl at the time, like, were having a baby. So he cut off the shorty that he was talking to, whatever. And apparently she didn't like that. So she came out or to him via DM, was like, hey, I'm going to expose you. I'm going to leak our conversation. I'm going to do this, that, and the third. And Matt, because his girl was pregnant at the time, and his girl, I guess, was her woman, and understanding, you know, older women and the complications that can come with having, babies at older ages. He didn't want to add no unnecessary stress or anything like that to her plate. So he decided to start paying this girl monthly for her silence. So he paid like $5,000 a month to like just keep her quiet. So during that time, he did that. He did it from like fucking like March of whatever year to like till December. So once like December hits, whatever, like at that point, I think, his already like, had the baby, things have moved on. January hits, and I guess he like had to just stop payment. He was done paying her. So she comes back again. Oh, this is bullshit. I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. And so at this point, Matt's like, fuck it, I can't just keep paying her. So he came out clean, told his girl, what the situation was, showed her the DMs, all that, woo. And I guess this girl though just kept like hitting him up, messaging him, DM, threatening him, and apparently, I guess somewhere along the lines when he and her were going back and forth, there was some like voice note conversations that went back and forth. And I guess apparently, I haven't heard these yet, she has been like taking some like the voice note conversations and manipulating it to where she's like, taking bits and pieces from different conversations and piecing them together to make it seem like he's saying certain things. She's using AI to like taking his voice and using AI to make up shit and trying to like make him look like somebody that he's not and trying to like quote unquote expose him. So basically, I guess he's taking some legal actions, but in the meantime, because of social media and the way that branding works, people don't really go look for the truth. As soon as they see something about somebody, that's the belief, and they don't do the homework. He said, so because of that, I got to come out here and clear my name and clean things up and tell the truth. And basically, that's what it is. It's a messy ass situation of what happened. So, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. That's why I don't do it, homie. I can't do it. That's a crazy picture.
I be telling you, let me stop DMing these chicks.
Screenshot that picture right there. Fuck. What?
What picture?
Your internet's so bad, Smitty. We'll holler at you tomorrow. You hear me? Bailey, let him know. We can't even see him or hear him. You hear me? It's fucked up. Can't hear him. Let's dive into this real quick. I want to see this Jalen Hurts thing real quick, Smitty. Or Bailey. Show this Jalen Hurts clip real quick.
Got the Detroit Lions, so I'm gonna definitely put a halt to that. I think the more we drive that, the more of a distraction it becomes, and I think ultimately it's about the group. And so things have been what they've been, and they are where they are. We are who we are as a team. We're all we got, and we're all we need. And so in terms of who we have this week, we got a really good opponent coming into town, a team that is, if I can only imagine, has been waiting on the opportunity to play us, given history and given how good they've been. Been a great team, great organization, great coach, and great culture. And so my energy, my focus is purely focused on trying to be the best that I can be this week, trying to lead this offense in a way that we need to be led and be the leader I need to be in this time.
So he's getting ahead of it, putting some PR out there. There's a very, very big divide here, man. I just don't understand. He has to go out now and talk about everything that Jaylen Brown has said. It's just unfortunate that they continue to win, but damn, it's unbelievable. I hate that they have to deal with this shit, to be honest. I hate that they deal with this. They got the Lions this week, so should be a very interesting game. It should be an interesting game. A.J. Brown and him definitely are not on the same page, but they continue to win. So, God damn, it's unbelievable how bad this is getting, man. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Bailey, I got to get out of California, man. The gas prices are ridiculous. They keep going up. Newsom are fucking look at that shit right here. So let me give you guys to understand. All you guys in California, Arizona that are in the show right now, you guys understand where this is, okay? Quartzsite is basically the border of California and Arizona. It's $2.99 a gallon. Roseville, California is $5. It's fucking communism. We got fucking more oil right off the coast here in California than fucking Iraq, and we got the highest gas in America. Fucking makes sense. It don't make sense. Fuck, man. It's a motherfucking... You got to be a motherfucking gangster to live in Cali. I'm just telling you straight out. You got to be a fucking different breed of cat to live here. That's why I've never left, because it's home for me and blah, blah, blah. But it's getting so fucking bad. It feels like we're just getting fucking bent over every single day by this shady ass fucking Newsom and his fucking politics, man. God damn. It's fucking unbelievable. Shitbird ass fuck. He's the most fucking demonic motherfucker, man. God damn. While the rest of the country's gone down big time, we're fucking going up still. Fuck. Robert Barnes, where you live at? Where you live at, Robert Barnes? Guarantee you won't fucking say it because you're a fucking cunt. You live in backwoods fucking Kentucky and gas is $1.16 because nobody else lives there, you fucking idiot. Well, Blitzburg, it actually is lower. So I don't know if you know that. It's lower since he's taken office everywhere other than here. Even it is lower here, but it's still way. Chemtrails are real, Joe. Stop. My brother's in the Air Force, Joe. Like, you act like it's not real. Like, I literally watch it with my own eyes, Joe. I don't know why you're still defending that it's not real. So you're telling me that the airplanes, a regular airplane will dissipate its water vapor from gas, and you'll literally see this trail dissipate. When you see a chemtrail, Joe, and you watch it sitting here over the water in LA, where I've seen it in my own eyes, it expands. Now tell me how that's not real. Please. Stop. Joe, you're out of your mind. You think the weather is telling you that it's real? Come on, homie. I've seen clear blue sky go to fucking gray cloud because of a couple planes over my boat on the ocean. Stop. Joe, stop. We see the real shit, homie. Well, Joe, if it's not true, though, then why did Florida and other states ban it? Like, tell me that. Riddle me that. I'm curious. Maybe you're right, Joe. I want to get your take. If it's not real, why have certain states banned it then? If it's not real, why would you ban something that's fake? Why would you ban something that's fake, Joe? Please riddle me this. I got to get your take on it. Please tell me why you would ban something that's fake. Can I know? Joe said my brother lied to me. My 25-year fighter pilot brother lied to me. Makes sense. Goddamn, Joe. You got to get out of Oklahoma, homie. You got to get out of Oklahoma, Joe. I'm not a conspiracy theorist guy like that. I'm not going to get into all these things. But I've seen shit in my own eyes that I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, that's not nothing. That didn't happen. I've seen it go. Ruben, how many times have we literally seen it and talked to people that know it about it? Literally went from 86 degrees on the water to 68 degrees in 25 minutes once the cloud seed hit. It was a clear blue sky day, and we saw these planes, and Ruben and I are sitting there like, look at this shit. And it just becomes gray sky like this. And it wasn't a regular jet, Joe. So are we lying to ourselves? We didn't see that, Joe? We didn't see that happen, Joe? Is that what we're lying to ourselves? Of course they do, Ruben, Rio. They do call that shit conspiracy theory so that you won't believe it. Exactly fucking right. They want to say you're dumb for believing in it so that they can act like it's not really happening. Jesus. Unbelievable. Anyway, Bailey, before we end the show, I have a whole new fan base that hates me. I have a new fan base that hates me, and it's Rio's fan base. Not that Rio hates me. But Rio's fan base does. Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears fan base is out to get me, kind of like the Chiefs Queendom fan base was a couple years ago. They don't like the Caleb Williams. So basically, Captain Caleb has come out and said his top 10 biggest Caleb Williams haters are these guys. Le'Veon Bell, Troy Aikman, Money 23 Green, Colin Cowherd, Dan Orlovsky's on the list, Mad Dog, Chris Russo, Stool Presidente, I think that's fucking Barstool Dave Portnoy. Boomer Esiason don't like him, apparently. And they got me at number 2 behind first-round mock. I don't know who that is. So I tweeted it out. I retweeted it, and I asked them, hell yeah. Do I have a shot to become number 1 or no? I want to be number 1. Winners fuck the prom queen. I'm not fucking the prom queen right now. I'm number 2. I don't like that. I want to be number 1, homie. Real shit. Whatever you do, my dad said, do it fucking right. Do it good. Be number 1, no matter what you do. Shit, I want to be number 1. Fuck number 2. So why not, Rio? Why can't I be number 1, Rio? Real shit. Come on, man. Here's my take real quick, okay? For all you Caleb Williams fans out there, make sure that all you Bears fans that I had to block yesterday, 30 of them, here's what I want to make sure I'm clear with. Number 1, your quarterback, Caleb Williams, will be a backup in 2 years. Okay? You heard it here first. He'll be a backup in 2 years, number 1. Number 2, his feet aren't sustainable in this league. Okay? Because he doesn't win with his arm. If you watch football, if you know football, then you know that he hasn't really done much. Again, I equate this to the Kansas City Chiefs queendom and Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid. This is now Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid. Caleb Williams has a play caller extraordinaire in Ben Johnson who is saving him. If you watch the game, again, he wins with his feet late games. When he's through 3 quarters, he's thrown for 107 yards, and you're like, oh, fuck, he's shitty. And then his own fan base is hating on him, but then all of a sudden he wins with his feet, and then the Chicago Bear fans all of a sudden are dick riders again. Have you guys noticed that you guys are the biggest favorite fuckboy fan base in America? Have you guys realized that your own fan base is knocking and talking shit about Caleb Williams the whole game, and then all of a sudden he wins with his feet, runs down the sideline, and now you're a fucking dick rider again? And you want to see his painted nails on your dick like a salt shaker, you fucks? You want to see his nails wrapped around your fucking dicks? Rio, you know it's true. Stop. You know it's true. You motherfuckers hated on him the whole goddamn game, homie. The whole game. Shit. Stilly, let's address your blocking issue. I'll block you in a heartbeat. I learned years ago. I'm right there with McAfee. I'll block you in a motherfucking New York minute. I give a fuck. You think nobody's bothering me? No. You think I want to hear from a motherfucker who just made up an account to talk shit to me? I'm blocking your bitch ass in a fucking New York minute. I'm blocking your bitch asses. You're all nobodies. Why do I need to not block you? I'm going to block you in a heartbeat, you fucking nobodies. Fucking think I need to hear you all fucking day with no followers? First of all, if you don't have no followers, I don't even respond. Number 1, if you have a lot of followers and all you do is talk, I'm blocking you too. I'm blocking all of them. Short, fat, skinny, tall, I block them all. Shit. Fuck Caleb Williams. So I got a voicemail. See if I can play it for him, Bailey. I got a voicemail. And let's hear this voicemail real quick. Let's take a listen, Bailey, for the audio. Here's a Chicago band fanboy.
Yo, Coach, man. It's Coach Rich from Jersey. You know, I've been hitting you up every now and then, man. Plus, I'll find your show. following you ever since you was on the reality TV football joint. So you always had a fan. So I like that reality, raw, from the gut type perspective. That's how I live my life. But my question is, I wish you could read this on your podcast. Yeah, man. Yeah, from Coach Ricks, DB coach for high school out here. You know what I mean? Still learning the game. Love the game. Always play the game. But what would it take for Caleb to get you to call him Caleb instead of Caleb? What would it take? Would it take consistent play for the rest of the year? What would it take? I like that, Coach.
Your fan base wants to know what it would take for me to stop calling him Caleb. That's how bad. What do they call it? Rent free or whatever that says? How about not be gay? How about not be gay and paint your motherfucking nails? How about we start with not painting your motherfucking nails as a goddamn start, fans? How about we start there? What would it take? Is that how gay we've become, seriously? So now all of a sudden you need to know what it would take for me to not call him Caleb Williams. How about not paint your fucking nails like a fucking queer? How about that? How about we start there? Maybe that'll stop. The delusion, man, the delusion is ridiculous. The delusion of your fan bases when you win a few games is ridiculous. Get it. I get it, dog. You're 6-3. Kudos to Ben Johnson and the 6-3 Chicago Bears. Shout out. But your quarterback's still gay. Hey, two things can be true to Smitty's point. But your quarterback's still gay. So it is what it is. Two things can be true. Keep winning with your feet, not your arm, and you will see in 2 years he'll be a fucking backup. It is what it is. He'll be a backup soon. So sooner than later, I'm sure. Ben is pulling his hair out because he's trying to figure out how to win with this motherfucker, and he's got to figure out so much. So it's like, fuck, man. Unbelievable. So we'll see. We'll see. Bailey, show this to end the show, man. God damn this broad. Fuck me, this broad, man. Oh, my God, this fucking broad. Talk about see you next Tuesday, man. God damn. Huh. Why are you covering your mouth, Bailey? In the light of Mel Tucker and Michigan State coming out and them losing 14 football games for Jonathan Smith, who's a good friend of mine, Glendora's finest here. The girl that doesn't like me very much, Brenda Tracy, has made a little tweet and, again, lying about all these people. It's unfortunate, and it's a shame. Basically, Michigan State football program violated recruiting rules. Mel Tucker. We know that. This broad came out, who's blocked, by the way. He was too busy sexually assaulting people and believing he could do whatever he wanted. Brenda's got a baby. You are a fucking mockery. You, Mina Kimes, Sarah Spain, need to shut the fuck up and make us a motherfucking sandwich, bitch. We'll see you tomorrow for Free Game Friday. Peace.